Hello. Hi. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Are we good? We're going to try this again one more time. Yesterday, this did not work out so well due to my internet issues. I think I have figured it out. If not, we're just going to have to deal with it. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday evening. We are covering Courtney Clenney today. I did start this live last night. And then, like I said, I ended up having to cut it because my internet issues, just, you guys do not have no idea what I have just been through with this whole connection thing. But nonetheless, it's irrelevant now. We're going to cover Courtney Clenney. And if you don't know who she is an OnlyFans model who has been charged with second-degree felony murder. She stabbed her boyfriend. So let's do a little history with Courtney Clenney. She was born in Midland, Texas. She grew up very much in the sports world. She became a bodybuilder all throughout high school, modeling. She started Instagram. 2016, she starts OnlyFans, and then she becomes big on OnlyFans, right? She's making like 2-3 million a year. Oh, sorry, I didn't say hi to everyone. Let me just check in with everyone. I just started rambling. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Scott. Thanks for being here. I see Cole, Johnny, Teresa, Tipsy, Avy. Hi, Avy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I see Sadie's mama too. I saw her pop in here. And Chucky. Hi, Chucky. Thank you, my Gypsy Tarot, gifting 1 membership. I appreciate you. Kiss my axe. What's up? I see you in here. Anyways, I just started rambling about Courtney Clenney. I've been dying to cover this case. Hi, Amy. I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you. I haven't been live for a few days, and then the last 2 days was internet issues. So back to Courtney Tailor, the OnlyFans model. She grew up. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. Thank you for gifting, Gypsy Tarot. I appreciate you. Kiss my axe. Kiss my axe. Welcome to membership. You just got a membership from Gypsy Tarot. So back to Courtney Clenney. She got into bodybuilding. So she got on OnlyFans in 2016, making $2 to $3 million a year on OnlyFans. When she turned around 18 and 19 to pursue her career, she moved from Midland, Texas to Miami, Florida. And that's kind of where it all started. In 2020, she ends up meeting, pause. Okay, let me just introduce. In 2020, she meets Christian Obumseli, who is the man who she stabbed and loses his life. She met him in 2020. Prior to that, she was dating someone who allegedly, I'm trying to do a little more deep diving on it, but she did have a history of domestic violence with. This case does revolve around domestic violence, substance abuse, etc. So trigger warning on that part. There is proof that she was in a complicated relationship prior to Christian Obumseli. So I'm going to show who Courtney Clenney is, and then I will touch back on their relationship once I show you guys. I'm going to pull up her Instagram so you guys can see who I'm talking about. This is Courtney Clenney. Her name is Courtney Tailor Clenney, I believe. She's really pretty. That's her right there. Right? That's wild. Once you guys go through this deep dive. I'm curious what your opinions are. Definitely model and bodybuilder. Hey, Yashira. Thanks for being here. Very pretty girl. So that's Courtney Clenney. And she starts dating this man. And let me pull him up. I want to make sure you see him in a picture alone where he's not with her. Sorry, my internet. We're good. We're good. No worries. I'm like, oh no. I was going to be very upset, but it's just me. Happy Friday. Okay, let me pull up Christian Obumseli. I don't know why my M's doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having troubles pulling up his picture. Got it. Hey, Lucy in the sky. Thanks for being here. This is Christian Obumseli right here in the picture. This is her boyfriend who she met in 2020. He moved with her to Miami. They met in Texas and they ended up moving in together. So now that you got an idea of who everyone is, you guys just saw her Instagram. So 2020, they get together and there was an instance in 2020 where her first run-in with the law for a DUI. And so she's being charged with second-degree felony murder for stabbing her boyfriend in Miami, Dade County, on April the 3rd, 2022. So I'm going to play a couple videos. We're going to do a little deep dive. We're going to read the complaint, the legal complaint, and then we're going to watch a video of her being arrested for DUI. And my point of showing the body cam footage, I do want to say disclaimer, most of it is from the police department. A lot, probably most of it from the police department. I do use one video from Grizzly, and I do use one call from 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲. So credit to them. I will link them in the description after I finish this live. You guys go check them out. They're all great creators on YouTube as well. The rest of it is through FOIA, through the police department. So the body cam footage. It's called a deep dive because I want to start from the beginning. I want everyone to get an idea, right? It's easy to say maybe she was just a party girl. You know, she got involved in the party lifestyle, Instagram model, making all this money. Maybe she was just really drunk one night, et cetera, doing drugs. I'm not sure. But we tend to judge as human beings in a sense, right? And so I figured let's do a deep dive and see what her life was like before the incident. And like I said, in 2020 was her first run-in with the law. And then we see videos and calls where police have to get involved in her relationships. So one of them was back in 2017. She was dating someone. When she first got into OnlyFans, she was dating a bodybuilder. And allegedly she threatened to stab him, but he was cheating on his wife at the time, so he couldn't report Courtney Clenney at the time. So there's an incident with stabbing beforehand. I did just want to note that. And so then she starts dating Christian Obumseli, and right into 2021, there's already domestic violence issues going on. So is it mental health issues? Is it substance abuse issues? Who's the aggressor here? Is she the aggressor? Is he maybe? And we don't get to see that side, right? Because we don't have a lot of footage of him being aggressive, which is a big red flag. So she has tried to get bond a few times and was denied. Her parents were charged with some type of tampering on his computer, and those charges ended up being dismissed. We're going to watch that hearing here, not on this live. There's too much here, so I'm going to do another one with that. So the charges end up being dismissed, and she has been in jail this whole time, and she had a hearing this morning. I was supposed to cover this last night, but due to internet issues, I couldn't. And so they had a hearing this morning, and I think all the information is sealed as of right now. I was not able to get it. I looked in the court system, it wasn't loaded, and I haven't found anything online. So I'm very curious to see what that is. I will check by the time I'm done with this live in the court system, maybe they have updated it. But she did have a hearing. I think they were going to request for bond again. Many believe she's a murder, a cold-blooded murder. You know, she's crazy, aggressive, violent. Others believe it's a mental health issue, and she's had it since she was younger, and you can kind of see that throughout the videos. I am not a professional. We're just doing lives here, true crime junkies. I'm not a lawyer, but I do have a lot of experience in all of the fields above, right? And so if you want to know my opinion, I believe there is mental health issues. I believe that we see those in the body cam. And so from where I'm starting from 2020 to when the crime happened, you can see it. You can see a lot going down and how more every time it gets more aggressive, right? And domestic violence does not discriminate. So I'm curious what you guys think after you watch the body cam footage. And we have body cam footage of the day of the crime, and there's a lot of blood and trigger warning, but it's public information. So we're going to cover it. I don't think she got bond this morning. We don't know yet. From what I've heard, I don't know yet. So we're going to get started. You guys saw her Instagram. You saw a picture of Christian Obumseli. I'm going to read the criminal complaint. It's 3 pages. We're going to read that, and then I'm going to start with the first video of her first run-in with the law on in 2020, where she gets a DUI. So let me check in with everyone. Oh, I see Gracie. I see John. Hey, John, thanks for being here. I see Mo. I see Against All Logic. Thanks for being here, you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. She is loca. Okay. So see, you guys, you already have an idea of who I'm talking about, huh? Yeah. And like I said, I'm not a professional. We're just here to review a legal document, public information, public body cam videos. My channel is a safe space, so we're all welcome to talk about anything we want. No bullies, no trolls. None of the above will be tolerated here. Keep it cool. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get started. Thanks for being here, guys. Hi, my beautiful friend, Maggie. Thanks for being here. I know I had internet issues yesterday. It was a mess, you guys. It was a mess. Nonetheless, I'm so excited to be back. I'm going to be make up for the missed days I did all weekend. So I'll be live later tonight, and I'll be live tomorrow. Lots of stuff. I have lots of stuff. I haven't even been able to sleep because there's so many true crime cases that I'm talking about. Many which are not known. Like if you didn't watch my series on Ashley Boca Negra, please go back and watch it, parts 1 through 6. Smaller cases, so that deserve to get all the attention as well. Anyways, we're going to read the affidavit right here. Here is the arrest warrant. I'm going to skip the first 2 pages. It's just information regarding the investigator. Initial police response. MPD and City of Miami Fire Police responded to one Paraíso residence, Unit 2201, regarding a male suffering from an apparent stab wound on April 3rd, 2022. Upon arrival, officers located the defendant cradling the body of the victim with an apparent stab wound to the chest. The defendant was taken into custody, and officers rendered aid to the victim until fire rescue arrived. The victim was transported to Jackson Memorial Hospital, Ryder Trauma Center, where he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased by Dr. Miyazozo. The defendant was taken to MPD headquarters, where post Miranda, she provided an audio and video recorded statement. Following the defendant's statement, she was released pending further investigation and consultation with the state attorney's office. So I'm giving you guys a background from what the court says in the arrest warrant. After she stabbed Christian, she ended up going to the hospital for 2 days for mental health issues, and she was released. And then she was basically free. She ended up getting a new place. She went to Hawaii with her dad. Allegedly, she was there for rehab purposes, but she was also caught on video out drinking with her dad. So, you know, she got a lot of shit for that. What do you guys think about that? Nonetheless, she got arrested in Hawaii and she got, you know, extradition process back here. She wasn't able to complete her rehab, you know, if that's what she was doing out there. And she got brought back to Florida and she's been doing time ever since. Oh no. Hey Gala, good to see you. I know I get distracted from the chat because I'm like, I get deep into these cases. Thank you, John. I really appreciate that. Your channel is amazing. I really appreciate that. I love true crime, all of it, all of the above. It's literally my life. But I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate all of you guys being here and supporting. We're almost to 1,000 subs. I'm really trying to get there. Mo, I appreciate you for being so beautiful and being here and being a mod and then gifting. Yay! Welcome new members. So with that being said, she got arrested in Hawaii. She was out, you know, doing her thing after she stabbed her boyfriend. Again, my question is to you guys, is that a mental health issue? Is it a drug issue, a substance issue? Is it both combined? Is she just violent and abusive? What do you guys think? If you're going to voice your opinion in the chat, remember what you said, because then I want to know if by the end of the whole thing, what you think. There's a lot of body cam footage here. I don't know that I can get through all of it today on the live. I'm going to try. It's probably going to be a really long live. And then I'm going to do the interrogation video after, or a couple hours after, or tomorrow, depending on how long this takes me. So like I said, I'll continue the document. Investigation. The victim's body was transported to Miami-Dade County Medical Examiner's Department. An autopsy was performed by Chief Medical Examiner Kenneth Hutchins, who determined that the cause of death was a stab wound to the chest and the manner of death was homicide. Specifically, he found that the victim was stabbed and the knife punctured the subclavian artery in his right chest. The knife entered in downward angle to the depth of 8 centimeters. Following the medical examiner's feelings, MPD presented and consulted with the state attorney's office regarding the initial facts. As a result, various investigative steps were taken by MPD and the state's attorney's office, including several warrants and subpoenas. Additionally, information was received from the out-of-state law enforcement agencies. While not on the exhaustive list, MPD investigators and state attorney prosecutors have reviewed video and recorded statements, 911 calls, records, data, including cell phone extraction, and etc. Accordingly, evidence obtained showed the defendant and the victim had a tempestuous relationship since November of 2020, with multiple incidents of domestic violence from both sides over the period of their relationship. 𝗓𝗏𝗄 Security, which is the hotel where they were basically, not a hotel, I'm sorry, pardon me, the penthouse, whatever they were living in, that's where they were living. She had like a place she was paying $10,000 for, and she was the only one making payments on that rent. So she was making a lot of money through OnlyFans and etc. 𝗓𝗏𝗄 security and building staff documented so many incidents of arguing, including complaints from tenants as far as 2 floors above the defendant and the victim's unit, that 𝗓𝗏𝗄 management was moving towards legal action to evict the defendant and victim from the condominium. So, from what I review in police reports, there was a total of 10 domestic violence calls to this place of residence. 10. There's a fight before he dies, the day before he dies. Literally the day, on April 2nd. And the family has sued the hotel and the security company because they did nothing, allegedly, while all of this was going on. So we literally have body cam footage from the day of the fight before he got stabbed. And my question was, I was talking to a friend about this, and my question was, okay, well, whose responsibility is it, right, to report this? If you see something, say something. They're living in a really nice penthouse, apartment, whatever, $10,000 a month. Yeah, baby, like, come on now, you know that's nice as hell. So is it the hotel's responsibility? Is it the security company's fault? You know, maybe if she would have got arrested the day before, maybe if they would have separated them, aka 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗃, rest in peace, you know, the 𝗟𝗶𝗃 case. What if they were separated? completely and indefinitely for that night, right? Maybe none of these crimes would have happened. I don't know. Maybe they would have. What do you guys think? So the family did end up pursuing charges against the hotel and the security company, which I believe they won. But my question was like, is it their responsibility to report this? And if the hotel's just as guilty, why not the parents, right? You know what's going on. You know your daughter, you know she has mental health issues. You know they've been violent before. She's been arrested before. They know. And then they end up tampering with the computer and those charges get dismissed. So they know, in my opinion, allegedly. No, I'm not a professional. So take that information how you want, but I'm curious to know what you guys think after watching all the body cam footage. While certainly not one-sided, the evidence shows that there was prior incidents of the defendant being physically violent with the victim. For example, in July of 2021, the defendant was arrested in Las Vegas for domestic battery on the victim in their hotel. We're also going to watch that body cam footage. Similarly, surveillance from 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝗃 showed an incident in February 2022 where the defendant aggressively attacked the victim in the elevator. The defendant and victim moved into the apartment at 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝗃 in January of 2022. Almost immediately, incidents of violent and arguments began, with 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝗃 security and building staff documenting many incidents. This tumult also caused the defendant and victim to separate various times, including the last week of March 2022, when the defendant expelled the victim from their collective apartment while the defendant's mother was in town. After the defendant's mother left to go home to Texas, the defendant and the victim rekindled their relationship on Friday, April 1st, 2022. The victim moved back into the apartment at that time. Arguments began almost immediately, with police corresponding and contacting the defendant, who appeared intoxicated when she made the report on the evening of April 1st, 2022. Evidence shows that Sunday, April 3rd, 2022 began peacefully, with the defendant and victim playing with their dogs in the apartment. At some point, the victim left the apartment and returned with the Subway sandwiches for himself and the defendant. Key FOB records show the victim left the apartment at 1:15 and returned at 4:32 p.m. Surveillance video shows the victim returning to the apartment at that time via sector elevator 1 with their 2 dogs and actually leaving the elevator at 4:33 p.m. At the same time, the defendant finished and uploaded an Instagram video to her page. Call detail records show the defendant called the victim at 4:01 p.m. just before she went live on Instagram, and again at 4:33 p.m. shortly after posting the live video in his arrival into the apartment. Based on the phone records and testimony from the defendant's mother, Deborah Clenney, via a recorded telephone call with the police, a time frame for when the stabbing occurred was able to be determined. In that recorded call, Deborah Clenney confirms she was on the phone with the defendant via 2 phone calls that started at 4:43 p.m. and continued until 4:56 p.m. Clenney further confirmed she was on the phone with the defendant at the time of the incident. Thus, the stabbing must have occurred between 4:43 p.m., fewer than 10 minutes after the victim returned to the apartment, and 4:57 p.m., when the defendant called 911. The defendant's call detail record shows that aforementioned calls reflecting the defendant called Deborah Clenney at 4:43 p.m. for a call that lasted just over 6 minutes until 4:49 p.m., and a second call at 4:49 p.m. for a little over 7 minutes until 4:56 p.m. Accordingly, the evidence establishes that the stabbing must have occurred in the intervening 13 minutes. At the same time the defendant called Deborah Clenney, her neighbors began calling ◓ to report a disturbance at the apartment. ◓ security called 911 at 4:46 p.m., notifying them of the disturbance. 11 minutes later, at 4:57 p.m., the defendant called 911 to inform the police the victim was suffering from a stab wound and requesting help. On that call, the victim can be heard in the background reportedly saying he is dying and cannot feel his arm. The defendant is also heard saying, "I am so sorry, baby." In the telephone recorded statement to the police on the date of the incident, Deborah Clenney stated she heard the defendant yelling at the victim to leave the apartment, and the defendant saying the victim was quote-unquote lying. In her explanation to the police regarding the content of the phone calls of that day, Deborah Clenney did not say she discussed the incident with the defendant. However, investigators know Deborah Clenney did communicate with Courtney Tailor about the incident because investigators saw a text from mom on the defendant's phone recorded at 5:25 p.m. that mentions self-defense and advised her not to say anything to investigators without an attorney. In addition to omitting her conversations with defendant, Deborah Clenney's recorded statement also omits any claim that the defendant said she was being attacked by the victim during the call. Although the defendant admitted having caused the victim's injuries in her post-Miranda recorded statement, she also provided several inconsistent accounts about the incident. The defendant claimed she armed herself with a knife in response to the victim having shoved her against the wall by the neck, though not choking her. Then she claimed he threw her on the ground, but then allowed her to get up. The defendant's physical body was documented on the date of the incident, and there were no injuries to her person to corroborate this account. At no time did the defendant claim the victim was armed with any type of weapon. In describing the stabbing incident, the defendant claimed she threw the knife at the victim from a distance in excess of 10 feet. Based on the location and depth of the stab wound, the medical examiner opined that throwing the knife from that distance would not have caused that fatal stab wound. In trying to explain her actions that day to the police, the defendant stated, "I do not think that this was, I don't know. I really don't know if this was justified at all." Hey, Chris Nelson, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, my beautiful friend ATS News. Miss you. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Fever Animation. We're reading through Courtney Clenney's police arrest warrant. Hi, Gas Mask. What's up? Thanks for being here. Did I see my beautiful Jessica Jennifer in here? Hi. Karen, hi. Thanks for being here. Sorry, I was deep in reading that document, so I didn't get to say hi to you guys. Let's continue. Crime scene. The condominium is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom unit with a private foyer. While each bedroom has a bathroom, according to the floor plan, the master bedroom is the largest bedroom that has access to a terrace shared with the living room and faces east overlooking Biscayne Bay. The other 2 bedrooms face south, with one bedroom having its own terrace that faces west. Pertinent here is the master bedroom and the bedroom with the westwardly facing terrace, referred to as the guest bedroom. The physical crime scene showed droplets of blood by the kitchen island dripping to the master bedroom/bathroom and back into the living room. In the living room, by the couch, a bloody knife along with bloody bedsheet was located. There was additionally a blood trail leading from the living room to the guest bedroom. At the entrance of the guest bedroom, there was a puddle of coagulated blood and blood transfer on the wall, evidencing that the victim collapsed in this room before attempting to return towards the front door. Upon police arrival, the victim was in the defendant's arm at the intersection of the 2 guest bedrooms and another puddle of coagulated blood. The amount of blood throughout the condominium at different levels, including 2 large pools, evidences the victim was bleeding for an extended period before police arrived. The bloody knife, similar to the knives on the kitchen counter, was found on the living room floor next to the couch and bloody bedsheet. Conclusion. The evidence in this case, evaluated in its total, reflect that the victim and the defendant were in a violent and toxic domestic relationship for over 2 years. The incidents of violence began escalating with the defendant throwing and or using weapons on various occasions. These incidents culminated on April 3rd, 2022, with the defendant acting without justification and causing the death of the victim by stabbing the victim in an imminently dangerous act, demonstrating a depraved mind without regard for human life. Accordingly, based on the totality of circumstances, your affiant has probable cause to arrest defendant Courtney Taylor Clenney, a white female, for count 1 of murder in the 2nd degree of Christian Obumseli with a weapon, to wit, a knife, a life felony, and violation of Florida statute. So now you know the legal document, and now I'm going to show you the crime scene photos, and then we're going to start the videos. And the reason why I want you guys to get a little idea of everything before we start body cam footage is so you can get an idea of what she was like, and we can make judgment after we see all the footage. So I'm going to share the crime scene photos, and then we're going to watch her first arrest. So this is her right here. Let me try to see if I can zoom it in. I don't know if I can. because it's through this website. But I hope you guys can see those. If not, you will be watching the video. So these are just crime scene photos from when she gets arrested, the night of the crime. Those are the sweats she's wearing in the video. We will see. And there's blood everywhere. These are just crime scene photos. So I'm going through pretty fast because we're going to eventually watch all the body cam footage. This is a letter of them fighting and her and him apologizing to each other. This is a image from the elevator fight that we're going to play next. So you can see before we do the... Actually, I'll play that after the DUI video. This is her mugshot right here. And she got arrested in Hawaii. Okay, so now we're going to play a video from 9/16/20. So September 16th, 2020. And this is her first run-in with the law. So it's her getting pulled over for a DUI. Let me know if you guys can see it and you guys can hear it. Again, trigger warning. We cover a lot of domestic violence in this video. Well, I'm sorry, in this live. Let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys, because okay, I'm gonna play it. Hold on one second. I don't know why it's not letting me make it bigger for you guys. You know, if you guys can see it and you guys can hear it. Give me 1 second. Wait, so can you guys hear that? Can you hear the audio or no? Someone just said they couldn't hear the audio. No, you can't hear it? Can you guys hear it or no? No audio from... Oh, you guys are probably wondering what the heck am I sitting here like all confused about in this video. Okay, let me see. Let me know if you can hear now. Can you hear it now? Really? Oh, I didn't even know. I'm sorry. You guys were probably sitting there so confused, like you guys know we can't hear anything. Okay, let me know if you can hear it now. Oh my god. Still no? Mm. Oh crap. Sorry, I fast forwarded a whole bunch. I'll fix it. I just want to make sure you guys can hear. Still no? Okay, let me try to fix the audio. BRB. I'm gonna turn the cam off for a second. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh, someone said they can hear the audio okay. I don't know. You guys let me know. Can you guys see me and hear me okay now? Can you at least see me? Okay. I'm going to play the video and then let me know if you can hear it.
What's happening?
What'd you say?
What's happening?
What?
What's happening?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? Do you know where you are right now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, where are you?
Where am I?
Yes.
Now you guys
where
can
are
hear
you
it?
right now, dear?
What'd you say?
Where are you right now?
Yay! Thank you for being
Where
patient.
am I?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's my life.
Do you know the street you're on right now?
What?
Do you know what street you're on right now?
Yeah.
You do? What is the street that you're on right now? Huh?
Huh?
What street are you on right now?
Thank you guys for being patient. Like I said, this is from 9/16 on 2020. So I'm showing you her a little before the crime and then we see after the fact. So
Hey, let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you this. This is obviously a little confusing to take off the belt. Are you hurting anywhere? Do you need any medical attention for any reason?
No, I don't.
Okay, can you look at me real quick?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? What do I do for a living? Can you look at how I'm dressed?
Huh?
Can you look at how I'm dressed? Do you see how I'm dressed? What do I look like to you?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know that I'm a police officer?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, good. All right. The only reason I'm asking is because apparently you've been involved in a collision. I don't know if you see the vehicle in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to make sure that you're okay. All right.
I am okay.
So you're not experiencing any kind of pain or anything? Obviously,
No, I'm not.
obviously you were wearing a seatbelt. That's good. There's no airbags that are deployed. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Do you need any medical attention right now?
I don't.
You don't need any medical attention? Okay.
What happened on the crash?
No, stop again because the lights just stopped.
The light was red.
It's red, and
Yeah.
it stopped because somebody in front of me. And the
Uh-huh.
lady come and boom. I said, no more. He did it one more time. He said, one more time. I said, no. I said, no.
So it hit you twice or just once?
It's twice.
Hit you twice.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Do you, by any chance, have anything dangerous inside the car that I need to know about?
No.
No. Okay. So I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle, okay? And I want you to come with me, okay?
Really?
We're going to come right up here to the very top. All right?
Oh my god.
So do you need help unbuckling?
No, I don't.
No? Okay, I'll let you give you some time to unbuckle.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm going to give you some space. I want you to step out. I want you to walk to the back. And see that patrol vehicle right there? I want you to walk towards that patrol vehicle.
Oh my God.
You're okay. Go ahead and go this way.
She like didn't realize she hit like I'm
Let's
not
not worry
laughing
about
at
all
what
that stuff. You
happened,
can leave all
but
that
she's
stuff
just
right
like,
there.
oh wow, I
Yep,
did
you don't
that.
need any of that. All right? So let's go ahead and, like I said, let's go ahead and walk over there
Yeah.
towards that patrol vehicle.
Here, feel anything?
There you go. You're doing good. Right over here.
Hey Tony, good to see you.
Right over here. Keep on going. Right over here.
That's too much.
I'm sorry?
Too much.
What's too much?
That's too much.
What's too much? Go on this way. There you go. This is Officer Santos.
You wait with her, brother? Yeah. Okay. You okay?
How are you?
I'm all right. Look, it looked like you were asleep when I walked up to the car.
No, are you?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Well, we're doing social
Really?
distancing, so I don't want to be rude. I'm
Okay.
trying not to extend anything. Where were you headed to today, ma'am?
Huh?
Where were you headed to?
Um,
You don't remember? Okay. Do you realize you're in a car accident?
huh?
Do you realize you're in a car accident?
No, I don't.
That's your white Mercedes right there, right?
That's not okay.
Okay. That white Mercedes, is that your car?
Yeah,
Okay. You were driving it.
I was driving it.
Yeah. Ran into the back of that other guy's car.
Yeah.
He's okay, though. He's not injured, thank goodness. What about any injuries for you? Do you have any injuries?
No, I don't.
No, you don't? Okay. I just need to know if I was going to call EMS or anything.
No,
Okay.
nothing need to happen.
Do you know where you're at right now?
Yeah, I do.
Where are we at?
I don't know where you are.
No. Okay. Can you at least tell me where you were trying to drive to? What was your destination?
I don't know.
You're obviously driving somewhere. Do you remember where you were going? Where were you headed to?
Huh?
Where were you headed to? Where were you trying to get to?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, where did you leave from? What?
Hmm?
Where were you at before you got in the car? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm glad that you're okay as far as injuries. I mean, that could have been a lot worse, you know? Yeah. Just walk with us, officer. There. We need to get some more information from you. I'll get started on the brown forms.
You having a good day today?
No.
No. We're just gonna walk right
Shut
up here and
up.
talk to this other officer. real
Not a
quick.
good day. No, I'm going to jail.
See my partner right over there? We're gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, Courtney, I'm Officer Escalating with the Dallas Police Department.
Oh, God.
Do you have an idea of what's going on and
Yeah.
kind of why we brought you over here?
Yeah. I
Why?
do. Because I'm too drunk.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
obviously, I do smell the odor of alcohol on you. I noticed you're staggering walking. Your pupils are kind of constricted. The alcohol that's inside of the vehicle. Those are all concerning things to us. The fact that you fell asleep during a major collision. We have to go through an investigation. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you is I'm going to ask you to come right over here. I have a line. It's it's not the brightest of yellow lines, but it's a yellow line. Where we're going to proceed to go ahead and take the test. This one right here. And it's going to be the first marked out line right here. So I do smell the alcohol in your breath. Okay. When was the time that you actually started drinking?
Didn't.
You didn't? I don't understand that.
No. I haven't.
You have not drank.
No, I have not. I have not.
Okay. You have not drank today?
I have not drank today.
Okay. Okay. You were drinking yesterday though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time did you start yesterday?
I don't know. Fuck.
Would it be late? Like late at night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12
She's
o'clock?
like, no, I don't
No,
know.
I haven't started today.
No started today. I
Oh
understand
my
that.
gosh.
Completely understand that. And
No, I have not started today.
yes, I know. You have not started drinking today.
I have not
Okay.
started drinking today.
Right. But you were drinking yesterday.
Ma'am,
Yes, I was.
What time did you stop yesterday? Let's start that. Let's see if we can do that.
I don't
You
know
were
what
pretty
time I
drunk.
started drinking yesterday.
Okay, do you know what time you stopped? You ended? Would it have been 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning? No? Do you remember where you were drinking at?
Huh?
Do you remember where you were drinking at?
No.
Was it a bar? Was it a friend's
No.
house? No, you don't remember?
No, I don't. I did not start drinking today.
No, I believe you. I believe you about you did not start drinking today. I absolutely believe you. I'm just saying that you were drinking yesterday, right?
I was.
Were you drinking at a friend's house? Were you drinking at a bar? Were you drinking at a club?
No.
None of those?
She's
Were you
like,
just drinking on your own?
never.
Was
What
that like
the
you drinking
hell?
in your car somewhere?
No, I was just by myself.
Okay. Do you remember the location you were when you were drinking, or where you were drinking? Was it a park over here? Was it one of the apartment complexes?
No.
No? Okay. Are you going to... Okay. I'm sorry about that. Just understand that
Oh no.
drinking alone, and usually drinking alone in an environment that normal people wouldn't be drinking, those are all warning signs.
ATS.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you some time. Okay. Courtney, do you remember how much you consumed yesterday?
No.
No? Okay. What did you have with you when you were drinking?
Say what?
What was it that you were drinking? Was it beer? Was it straight alcohol?
Just alcohol.
Alcohol? Do you remember what kind?
Tequila.
Tequila? Do you remember how much you had?
No.
No? Do you remember, were you drinking it from the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a brand new bottle with you?
No.
Straight
Okay,
from the
so it was a bottle that you had already consumed before?
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be drunk.
Let me ask you, do you feel intoxicated
I
right
don't even
now?
drink tequila, but
No?
I don't feel drunk.
Okay. How much do you normally consume in alcohol?
I don't
2
know.
shots, 3 shots a week?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you drink? On a normal week, how much do you drink?
I don't know.
No? Okay. And the reason I ask is because, see, over time we can build up a tolerance from drinking, but if you're not a normal drinker, tolerance might not be as strong. You know? So I kind of wanted to see where you were. If you're a normal drinker, do you drink, once or twice a week? Do you drink every day?
No, I don't normally.
Okay, so you're normally not a drinker.
Normally not a drinker.
And you don't know how much you consume, correct?
No.
Do you know what today is? Today's date?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday? Okay. Do you know the date by any chance? Wednesday's good enough for me, though, but if you know the date. What time did you get up today?
hey, David. Thanks for being here.
Just don't send me home.
Courtney, what time did you wake up at?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.? Where did you go at 9 a.m.?
Huh?
Where did you go?
Home.
Home?
Seems like
Where's
more than
home at?
alcohol. I agree. This is very emotional. I don't know. Alcohol does do that, though. Imagine if your head was on.
Where were you headed right now whenever you were driving?
Huh?
Where were you headed to?
My house.
Your house?
Oh my goodness gracious.
So you were headed to your house right now.
Yes, I did.
Did you know that you got into an accident?
Hmm?
Did you know you got into an accident?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
Courtney, do you know what time it is right now?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
Courtney, we're going to go through some standardized field sobriety tests. I'm going to ask that you stand right here at the edge of this line right here. I don't know if you can barely see that line. I want you to stand right there. I want you to put both your feet together for me. If you'd like to do it.
Mhm.
So right at the edge, I don't know if you can barely see that line right there. See this line right here? I want you to, there you go. Okay. You can't? You cannot?
Yes, I can.
Okay, you can. Good, good. I want you to put your feet together like this, like mine are.
Mhm.
Would you mind performing that right now?
Okay.
And then I want you to put your hands down to your side.
Mhm.
Very good. Okay. So it works best if your hands are just right here on your side. They're not clutching each other. That way you're not swaying.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you like to do that right here?
No,
Put your hands.
I would not.
Yeah, I would. Stella's
So,
like, she's
I
definitely
want you
going
to
to
look at
pass.
the end of this pen.
LOL.
What color is it?
I feel like
I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Can you take a finger and put your finger
at
on the
least she's
tip
being
of the
honest.
pen?
I mean, she's not even trying. She's just being honest.
I don't know.
So these are normal questions that anybody that's in the reasonable mind
Can answer?
Yes. And they're reasonable tasks that anybody can perform. Okay? So whenever you don't know or you can't perform, it adds to me believing one thing or another based on my training.
Mhm.
Okay? So would you like me to ask the questions again?
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney, do you see the color of this pen?
Mhm.
What is the color of this pen?
Purple.
Can you tell me where the tip of this pen is by placing your finger at the tip of the pen?
Mhm. I don't know.
So I'm going to take my finger and I want to point to where the tip is. The tip is right here.
Mhm.
Okay? So what I'm going to do, Courtney, is I'm going to move this pen back and forth. All right? And
Mhm.
what I need you to do is I need you to follow the tip of this pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Okay?
Okay.
What that means is your body needs to maintain straight, your chin needs to maintain straight, your face and your head need to maintain straight.
Mhm.
The only thing that's going to be following the tip of this pen is just going to be your eyes. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do that for you.
Ready, Courtney?
Got it.
Okay, I want you to look at the tip, look at the tip.
She can hear the
So
color.
let's try this one more time. I want you to put your feet together.
I got
Okay,
it.
you're funny.
It really does help your balance a little
Oh,
bit
yeah, I
more if you
don't
put
think
your
so.
hands down to your side. Okay? Now follow the tip of the pen. Ready? Moving.
Got it.
Try that one more time. Ready? There you go. Okay. We're gonna take our time, all right? Recompose ourselves. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. I want you to concentrate on the directions, concentrate on what your task at hand is. Okay? And again, follow the tip of the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try that again. Ready? Ready, Courtney? Try this again. Can you follow that pen? Can you follow that pen?
Mhm.
Oh, my.
Ready, Courtney?
That's too much.
Is it too much? What's the too much part? Courtney, what is the too much part?
That's too much.
The movement? The movement is too much? Is it because it's blurry? Is it because it's hard to focus?
Blurry.
It's blurry?
Not her telling the cop that's too much.
Do you believe it's blurry because of a
He's
medical
so
concern? Do you believe it's blurry
He's just
because
following
of
protocol.
alcohol concern?
He's like,
It's alcohol.
Okay. I have two more parts of this and then one big part. All right. We're going to try to get through this together. All right. So I'm going to take this pen. I'm going to place it out here.
he's
I
being
want you
very
to try to
patient.
look at the tip of this pen without moving your eyes. I'm sorry, without moving your face. Let's try this one more time. So, there you go. Okay.
It's too much.
Let's try that one more time. I want you to keep your face.
Oh,
Keep your face straight.
my goodness.
And move. Again, keep your face, your chin right here. Straight. There you go. And you're just going to move your eyes. Just move your eyes right over.
Mhm.
Try it one more time. One more time. Ready? I want you to follow this with your eyes. Keep following with your eyes. One more time. Follow with your
I'm
eyes.
just going to play a few more minutes of this and then we'll move on to the next call.
Same thing one more time. Follow with your eyes. I want you to look at the tip of the pen. Keep your head down. All right. Courtney,
What?
I want you to look at the tip of this line right here. And what I'm going to have you do is, and it's kind of hard to see, but you see this line? So place it on top of that line. And I want you to face that way.
Okay.
So there you go. Left foot on top. Okay. Do you see the line or is that line blurry as well?
No, I can see.
Okay, no, just making sure. So I want you to actually look, the line is right here. So
Okay,
put your toe next to my toe.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Good.
Well, I want you to do this right there, like that. On top of that line.
Okay, that was good.
All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right foot and place it in front of your left foot, toe to toe, or heel to toe, I'm sorry. You wanna try that?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, heel to toe, put it in front. See how mine is?
Okay,
You're gonna do exactly like me.
we got it.
Okay, jump on it. Let's do that. Can you do this?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, watch. Your foot on top of the line, other foot in front of it. I promise you. So go ahead and get your left foot, put your left foot on top of there you go.
Okay.
Left foot's perfect.
Okay,
Leave it
got
there. Now the right foot, put it in front. Put your your heel right in front. You can do this. You can do this. I believe in you.
I got it. Got it.
Okay? Give it a try. Give it a try.
I got
Go
it.
ahead.
Got it.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand in this
No.
position with your hands down and looking at your feet, all right, while I explain the instructions. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can.
Show you really quick, okay? I'm going to show you on this line. This line is my tightrope.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
I am going to do all of my
This
work
Bob
with
has a
hands
lot
down
of
by my
patience.
side, looking at my feet.
I'm
I'm
gonna
taking
just
the
fast
first
forward a
step
little
with
bit.
my back foot, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving my front foot in place. I'm pivoting on top of it, making a small set of turns, back in place, and then the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
She thinks
The
it's
whole time that I did this, I
she's
did not
like
step off
laughing.
the
She's
line.
like, I can't
My
do that.
hands remained on the side. I counted every step
I
out
mean,
loud. I looked at my
I think she's
feet
being
as I walked.
honest, right?
Okay, do you think you can do that?
I can do it.
Let's give it a
Oh,
try. Let's start right here. Let's
she's
start
not
right
being
here.
honest.
Right here, Courtney. This is your line. This one right here is your line. Okay? This is the important line. Okay?
Yeah.
So your left foot has to be on top of the line. Your right foot has to. And the only reason is because, again, like we talked about, there was no physical ailments. We don't have any problems with our legs. You're a physically fit person. You're very athletic.
I feel like I'm good.
You feel like you're good?
I'm good.
Do you think you're okay? Well, you're saying that you cannot perform this test. If you cannot perform this test, can you give me a valid reason as to why you cannot perform this test?
I'm good. I'm good.
What is, I don't understand what that.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Let me do whatever.
Courtney, I have one more test.
Okay.
Would you be willing to heal this one out?
Question?
Okay. So the last test is, I'm actually going to turn my body and face my vehicle. Okay. So I'd like you to do the same. You can do the same right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So turn your side. You're going to look at the foot that you lift up. You're going to in 10. You're going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay. I have a stopwatch so I can keep track of that time. Do you think you can do that?
You can do that.
So to do this test, again, what I need you to do is make sure that your hands are down by your side. Your legs, both your legs need to be straight. That foot needs to be approximately 6 inches off the ground. With the toe, you're ready.
Got it.
Would you like to start performing it right now, Courtney?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Can you perform it?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can't, you can't. Like I said, if you think that there's medical reason or another valid reason as to why you cannot do that, I have no problem with that.
No.
No?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. You do not want to.
I don't want to.
I understand. Courtney, the last test that we can offer you is what's called a preliminary breath test. This is a preliminary alcohol screening test used to okay? Blow. It needs to be blown. Alright, we'll try one time. Hold on.
Where are you going?
Yes. Mix it out and blow hard. Blow. It needs to be blown. Alright, we'll try one time. Hold on. Ready? Okay, let's try this again. Deep breath in. And blow. Blow. I am placing you under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so well, how do you guys feel about that? Now, that was in 2020. Now I'm going to play a call. She starts dating Christian I'm sorry, that was in 2020. She starts dating Christian in 2022. So now I'm going to play a call that someone received. Let me pull it up. Oh, shit. So this is a fight that they had, and someone called it in because they were being aggressive out in traffic in public. So this is between Christian and Courtney. So again, if you're wondering why I showed that video, I just wanted to show that that was her first run-in with the law. Just because you have a DUI doesn't make you a murderer, right? Etc. But we see the issues had already started here. So trigger warning, the next call is from a traffic fight. And this is between her and Christian. Let me make sure I can share on my screen.
Please, just get in the car. Just please. I'm sorry for calling you stupid. You will never hear me doing that. Was not right for me to do that. Please, baby, don't kill yourself.
You will never protect me.
I will.
Somebody was being horrible to me.
Okay,
You defended them.
Okay, just tell me in the car.
Get away from me.
Get away. Stay here. You're gonna. Your dogs are your.
Jesus said stay here. Fuck you. Wow.
This was a fight in traffic.
Yeah.
She got out of the car.
I know. Are you from Miami? No.
No, he's not helping me. Just leave me alone.
Just let me talk to him.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Like this. Have your respect. I want you to calm down, all right? What's gonna happen? I know you guys are from here, but this is Miami. Miami cops.
Okay, then I wonder if you can go. I don't want to see the back of the You literally antagonized me. You see that?
So I'm showing this because it shows the progress, right, of the violence. And this is, they started dating 2022, and this is right after they started dating in 2021. Hey, Mary Beth. Thank you for being here. Hello, beautiful Jay. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
I saw you banging your head. That's not
Yes.
good. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
You know what that is like? Oh, it means that I want to kill myself.
You don't need to feel like that. You don't need to feel like
Not when I tell him this.
So breathe in.
He literally makes fun of me when I am crying.
My heart.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Look, I have a wife. I'm married. I have kids. I have a life. You know, I didn't need to stop for Lord, but I see you guys need help. You guys don't need to be going through this shit right now, bro. All right? Really sorry. No, it's all right.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
This guy was really yelling into our car. He was yelling at me, making fun of me from my car. So he said, come swing on me, come swing on me. So I opened the door and I got out and I fucking hit him. And then he said, go apologize to that man. You know, he was hanging in my car. No, it's like, what would you do if you were me?
I know.
I feel like I don't have anywhere to go but my head.
Okay, where do you think?
I don't have to go away.
You want us to order you an Uber and just go home and you guys can talk about this later? Because I don't think this is gonna end up anywhere good for you or for her. The dogs and let's just go drive around.
No, you're fucking like you were fucking.
I promise you, I won't
Every
do
time
anything.
I ask you for help,
Are you guys in a relationship? Yes.
not anymore.
Okay.
Oof.
Thank you so much.
No, look, no, man, you guys don't have to apologize for that. I have problems with my relationship too, bro. And shit happens.
He just said he broke up with me. So the fact that he's bending down.
I see so many problems here,
Yes,
all across the board.
Shut up. He literally just said, fuck you. Got in my car.
When you're upset, look,
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I like bending in.
Relax. This is breathe. Breathe. You know, when you get up.
No, fuck this.
Cece, just stop. Please.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you make yourself look good.
No, I'm
in
not.
front of people.
No, it's my fault. He said it's his fault. Courtney, just come on, bro. Courtney, please, your dogs are in the car. Trust me, they're coming. I know they motherfuckers, man. They're crazy motherfuckers. So she ain't. That shit ain't looking too good, my bro. Hello? Okay.
Literally a fight in traffic.
Cece, I'm so sorry. Okay?
Fuck you.
Okay.
You're not sorry.
I
Fuck
swear
you.
to God, I'm sorry. Just look at me. I'm sorry. Okay?
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I
Fuck
should never told you to apologize to him. That's my fault.
No shit.
I should have never made
Fuck
you. Never made you feel
Fuck
like that way. Okay.
Fuck.
That's fine. I'm gonna need to
Fuck
apologize.
you.
Okay. It's my
Fuck
fault. I'll come back to you. Okay.
No, I'll go get it, and then you're killing me. You just told a low life. You just told me to fucking apologize to a low life. You're supposed to protect me.
Yes, and I know. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. No.
Everybody around her is like, are you okay?
Courtney, can we just please?
Can I get my card?
He's in there. No, you do not need that tab.
Someone's like, do we need to call the cops? Yes, ma'am.
Both my dogs better
You see something, say something.
Right there.
You are so lucky both my dogs
Stop
are in.
fucking hitting me.
No,
You are
this
so-
is
'cause you let
Christian
my dogs right there.
Obumseli.
You.
My dogs.
My bad.
Fuck me. My fucking dogs are more
Okay, my
important.
bad. I'm just making.
No, not your back. Fucking give me something.
Fucking hitting me.
Give me something better than my
I'm
back.
sorry. Okay, Courtney, just stop.
Don't ever do.
So someone asked, is this the bodybuilder boyfriend? No, the bodybuilder boyfriend happened in like 2015. Allegedly, she tried to stab him. And then this is Christian Obumseli the guy she ended up stabbing, unfortunately. Okay, so the next video that I'm going to play is another fight. This one is just like a 1-minute fight. And I'm showing up all the fights leading up to the time of the crime. So some of them are like a minute. This one is, I actually got it from TMZ. So I wasn't able to get it through the FOIA, but I got it through TMZ. So I will link everything down below. This is just like a 1-minute thing. Oh, I should probably hit the play button.
Anyway, no, like I was fucking sober for 2 weeks.
Trigger warning, you guys.
2 weeks. And now why am I not sober? Because of you. Like you're hindering my progress.
You need to sit down. You need to sit
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me. Like I can't even like.
So the person recording, I have to say the person recording, there's a friend recording this fight and the friend is just sitting there recording and doesn't do anything.
You don't want to hit me?
Other than
Christian,
record.
he saw me and I know he's looking. I'm fucking like fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with how you fucking treat me.
Courtney,
Oh fucking yes, I'm not mad at
you
you.
let Mohan say some lying ass shit that affected you.
I didn't let her say anything.
I didn't say-
You fucking did it.
Hey, let's go to Mohan right now. Let's pull up to her.
No. I'm just gonna say her to see.
No, she's in the group chat. Let's put her on the phone right
You,
now.
I dare
Yeah, you hear me? Keep saying
you
it.
do it.
Then stop saying it then.
Do it.
Then stop saying it then. Then stop saying it then.
Let's look. I'll show
Pull
you.
up. Come on.
Let me fucking
Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her
Do
breast
you see
yesterday?
how fucking instigative he is?
No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I fucking.
You didn't. I didn't say you fucking touched it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as fuck. I actually don't agree with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
Fucking done.
Oh
Done.
my
Done.
gosh.
You're fucking like, you're costing me money. I didn't do shit since I got to this fucking house because of you.
You let Mohan say some lying ass shit.
No, because you were fucking flirting with fucking like 3 girls.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe it didn't matter.
You,
It was
you,
Milan.
Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she said, hey, come get your mans.
You're fucking
He's trying to come
lying.
home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your man that I was trying to hit on Milan. Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't even
So,
sound right.
Christian, you're fired.
Fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You will never see me again. You are the most
Good, bitch. Good.
motherfucker I ever met in my life.
Hopefully, you are.
So she says you're fired because she ends up hiring him as her assistant. And this is the boyfriend that she stabbed and they're living together and whatnot. And this is why she says you're fired.
You will let me.
Courtney.
Fuck you too. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't even your fucking house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. Like, you're just like my fucking boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here.
Just like your
I
boyfriend?
can actually get like shit done if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next
Get out. No, that's not even the next time. Get the fuck out.
Stop
Get
touching
out.
me. Don't touch me again.
Good thing, get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
You never loved me. The way you talk, the way you treated the fucking girls last night, you fucking embarrassed me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Embarrassed you yesterday. You're really just self-conscious. You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I say, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up, but you don't do it the next day.
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Get out, get out, get out, for real.
Yeah.
I never want to see you.
So yeah, their friend is just chilling there recording the fight. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. The next is that was from early 2022. And now the next calls we're going to see are from early of 2023. And now we're going to see 2022. I'm getting my years wrong. Now we're going to see a call from March of that year. Yeah, trigger warning on the next calls as well. So let me pull them up. Shout out to TMZ for that one. This is from 3/5 of 2022. Let me pull it up, sorry. There's a lot of them, so I couldn't pull them all up at the same time. And I did get these from Zav. She's very aggressive. Hold on, I want to see what Jessica Jennifer says. She's very aggressive, and alcohol and other substances is a recipe for disaster as we've known and unseen. That's why I wanted to show. I do want to make a note that I do have some of the text messages from before Christian and journal entries, and it sounds like she had some major and minor health issues prior to all of this. So I do think mental health plays a role. Augie says, who's filming? It was just a random friend of theirs. Possible roids with a little trigger. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Definitely insecure and control issues, right? In her relationships. This is from 3/5 of 2022, a month before the stabbing.
Decide whether or not you're done gaslighting me. Decide whether or not you're done gaslighting me.
I am mad that you told me to come.
Decide right now.
Courtney, that's a fucking threat. I asked you so many times that I don't know, and I apologize. But you hit me.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Wow.
Courtney, I need your help. Please. Courtney, I know you care about my head right now.
Nope, the cops are gonna take me to jail.
Then
that's cool. I don't care, Christian.
I'm not.
I don't care about you.
Just stop it.
I'm whack, right?
I'm just mad, and I don't say that. Just stop it.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Christian, I honestly I know that fucking shit on your head is serious. I told you to leave downstairs. I told you I'm actually fucking not having a good day where I actually literally fucking want to kill you. But you don't take me seriously.
Okay.
And you're gaslighting me for a fucking hour and a half, so I don't honestly feel fucking bad.
Okay, hug me back, okay? That's what I need right now.
I really don't feel anything. I don't want, I really I don't feel like moving. I fucking really don't want to I don't want to move.
Okay.
So there was a fight, and I think this is the one where he hurt his head. I think.
You need to go.
Courtney.
Yes,
I know you're saying that.
So another recorded fight.
Okay, so that was on 3/5, and the next one is on 3/22. So
Adam, drop your high pitch.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry,
You
3/23.
just are. You know damn well the right thing to do is to tell me.
Yes, and I am so sorry.
So shut up and let me fucking slap you, dumbass.
No, you're not gonna slap me.
Give me my phone.
You have your phone.
I don't have it anymore. Find it and fucking charge it.
What?
Find it and charge it.
I'm sorry, Courtney.
I don't care. Find it and charge it.
Okay, just stop.
Don't talk to me.
God, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Because I'm telling you, I'm sorry.
It's hard. Find my fucking phone and charge it.
I don't know where your phone is.
Find it.
Can you help me find it?
I won't!
So why?
Find it!
Why are you man?
This is wild.
Yeah, man. Little bitch. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a little man, huh, bitch.
Okay, so what do you guys think? I have to pause. Mental health issues. What is going on? Trigger warning. I am so sorry. I know this is rough.
Shut the fuck up.
This was like a few
I need to
before the
find it because I have to
stabbing.
go meet her again.
To go out?
No!
You said she invited you.
Christian, just find my goddamn phone!
I don't have your phone. Can you just
find my fucking phone!
Sissy, can you just please
Shut up!
please?
Shut up! You went to go fucking talk to her without talking.
I didn't go to go.
Yes, you did. You always on your fucking asshole.
Courtney, I was
He
on.
literally told me about it. Now he's like, yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
talking?
son.
I didn't go to talk to
You are
Aura.
not gonna-
I was going on a bike ride.
So if you guys are confused, they're fighting because he was on a bike ride and ran into another female, and I guess she found out and or heard them talking, and now she's feeling some type of way about that, and I guess it caused this fight.
Like, what the
Get off of me!
fuck? Me going to talk to Aura and you're gonna make me act like this?
You literally talked to her without telling me!
Courtney, I was on a bike ride and she passed me and I said, hi, you and Courtney are having a live chat. My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you to act and call me a fucking fuck.
You're a nigger!
Yes, yes, thank you. Coming from Courtney, thank you.
I want you to get away from me! Get away from me!
Hello, my beautiful dumpling. Good to see you. This is Courtney Clenney. We're playing the videos before the crime. We're doing a deep dive. Thanks for being here. It's always nice to have you here.
Damn. Oh, my bad. I said, hey, what's up? I'm going on a bike ride, and I forgot to tell you that I ran into somebody. Is that gonna make you act like this? Fucking crazy.
Oh.
I can't find your phone. I can't find
Yeah, well, find it! Find
No,
it! Find it!
Okay, I am.
Find it!
Okay, I am.
Find my phone!
Courtney, what do you think I'm doing right now? Okay?
No, not shit.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that was another call that I wanted you guys to hear. I know it's rough. Thanks for being here, you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. So I have one more call. I know it's rough. Not call, sorry. We're going to play the body cam footage that I got from the police department of the elevator scene. It's 55 seconds. So we're just going to share that. This is an elevator scene where she is seen physically attacking him as well. There's no sound to this one. So you guys are just going to have to watch in silent for like a minute. Thank you, Jay, for the super sticker. And yes, we will come to Watts after. That should be good. Mel, you want to be friends? I think I seen you with her before. Huh. You were on there before, huh, Jay? Because I think I once came in there to support, so I'll have to come in. Oh, thank you, my dumpling. You're so beautiful too. Okay, elevator scene. This is body cam or footage retrieved from the police department. Oh, geez. Oh, maybe I should hit play. I don't know why it's not playing. Hold on. I'm like, okay, there we go. No sound on this one. This is brutal. I mean, oh, she is like full blown just throwing fists. He's like, I don't want to do anything but keep her away. Okay, that one was received through a FOIA, but I believe you can find it somewhere online. I'll link it down below though, anyways. Okay, so that was the elevator footage. And now we're going to watch the fight before she stabbed him. So I'm going to pull that up. This is when things start getting really, really crazy because, I mean, literally the day before, this is what was happening. Sorry, let me restart. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Someone says, Against the Logic says, she's the one physically abusing him. So is this an Amber Heard situation? Or are they both to blame here? Wow, this is so horrible. I know. She's relentless. She's a little bit crazy, huh? Yeah, I think she suffers from like BPD or some kind of like behavioral thing. Because, I mean, we're seeing this as a pattern, right? Or I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Okay, so this next scene is at 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 penthouse the day before she stabs him. So on April the 2nd.
Sorry, everything's in your apartment. It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent, and he somehow made like friends with him. I broke up with him. My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I opened their couch. He slept inside of a couch. In my
Jen, and I think I saw Lily. Hi, love. Did I see? Oh, yes. Hi, Lily. Good to see you. She's not crazy. She's rich. Oh, so she's just eccentric. Okay. I like to know what you guys think.
Which is stop. Is where it's supposed to be here.
We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the keys so she can go back into her unit.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, my boyfriend. I hate him. He doesn't pay any rent. I don't care. I'll hold it down. But I broke up with him about a week ago. I had my mom fly out. She stayed with me for a week. She tried to like get him out, and he kept sleeping in the elevator room inside of my like extra couch. And somehow, I said, okay, Mom, like it's cool for you to go home today. I think I got it from here. I literally like took her to the airport this morning.
So they were fighting the day before she stabbed him, and the roommate or neighbors were calling the front desk, reporting it, and they called the police, and security got involved because they were being aggressive and loud.
I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came down here, I was going to beat him. And when I did come down, I walked my dogs, and he was telling me he wouldn't leave me alone. I said, please just walk my dogs in peace. We're not together.
Courtney, does he have any property in your apartment?
Yes, so much. Can I, with respect, can I please? I just like my heart, and I want him. Okay, the police are here. I want a restraining order against Christian Obumseli.
Your questions are making much of an.
I am. Right now, like I have not always been a victim, but like right now, I'm a freaking victim in a situation. I'm scared to go down here to walk my dogs. I just want.
So did you guys hear that? She says right now, I haven't always been the victim, but I am right now. That's a big statement.
And I told him, you don't have a chance.
My opinion.
All of a sudden, this is all happening.
What's his name?
Christian 𝗍𝗶𝗸𝗃 Obumseli.
Christian?
Please, just like don't.
So
Check on my phone.
we just want to get him. We just want to.
I'm scared. I'm scared of
Take her up to the apartment.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What am what?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? Has he threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like we're just stalking. They're stalking.
So some parts of this are quiet because it is body cam footage.
Yes, my mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's a couch. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stop because he wasn't supposed to be there. But I never would have called. I never would have called the police because I don't want to do that to him.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called. You called.
Okay. But on him.
Okay, hold on, man. Let him talk.
Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel. Okay. She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, "Do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else, and some of the residents was feeling like, why is he here and everything else."
Okay.
So we asked her. I said, "Do you want him to leave the property?" She said no. She don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on.
No, but I said
Hold on.
yes.
Hold on. Let him speak. You get your turn. You'll get your turn.
We were quiet when you were.
She's so aggressive.
She said no.
Hold on.
Okay. You'll defend yourself once he's done.
Yeah, we're not going to talk over each other. That's not what civilized people do.
Okay, so she said
one
She
first
said
and the
no.
other one.
I said, "Are you for sure?"
Okay.
She said, "Yes, I want him to leave the property." I said, "Are you certain for sure? Do you want him to leave?" "Oh, no. I said, "So I'm gonna call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area because he can't be in a common area unless he's gonna be in your apartment. That's totally different,
Okay.
So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key.
Okay.
We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit.
Okay.
The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I
4225. Just how we arrive.
It's in a common area, and something happened like that. My safety is the residents first. We have residents out here, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have a property, and we need to have.
So where is he at now?
Last time I saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay. Just let me know my chances to talk. I'm not
You just
trying
want
to.
to get into your apartment.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
But you
Time
told me
out.
I'm not.
Time out. Let me talk. Okay.
I feel very like.
What's your name? Courtney?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? Like I'm just trying to like.
We don't have anything against you.
We're trying to talk. So you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
That is totally fine.
Okay.
He's been literally sleeping in my
what we're
elevator
gonna do
room without
is
permission.
we're gonna find him so he can leave the property and you get back to your apartment. What else do you
I
need?
was told I was gonna get a chance to speak.
Yes, go ahead. Talk. Now's your turn.
Are you gonna listen?
Go ahead. Did he say something wrong?
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. It took me a long time to let them talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I want to talk to him.
Go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead, speak. Okay.
To me, in my opinion, it sounds like she was aggressor on this day and she's trying to get out of it by like, oh, I want to file the restraining order first, get to it beforehand.
My boyfriend. I am on the fence. Okay, he hasn't paid any rent since we've been here. Okay. I don't care. I'll hold it down. But I broke up with him about a week ago. I had my mom fly out. She stayed with me for a
Thank you, John.
Tried to like get him out, and he kept sleeping in the
Appreciate that.
inside of my
Clearly.
extra couch. And somehow, I said, okay, Mom, like it's cool for you to go home today. I think I got it from here. I literally took her to the airport this morning. I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came out here, he was going to beat down. And when I did come down, I walked my dogs, and he was following me. He wouldn't leave me alone. I said, can you please just walk my dog in peace? We're not together right now.
Do you have any property in your apartment?
Yes, so much. Can I, with respect, can I please?
Continue.
I just feel like I'm not being heard. Okay, so I had a lot of opportunities to call y'all, and I did not. So when he was following me around his dog park, I said, your time is up. Like that's it. And then all of a sudden, like he followed me in the elevator, and I said, don't follow me. This guy said, I shut down. When I was upstairs and they showed up at my door, I said, I shut down. I said, shut up. Like I really got angry because that did not happen.
She's being very aggressive here. I don't know if she's drunk or what she is on, or if this is how angry she typically is. Augie says, typical for narcissist anger issues. Nothing is their fault. She's a victim, but she clearly was the one attacking, only fueled by alcohol and drugs. Okay. John says, I think she has issues. Lily says, all jokes aside, she is crazier, right? Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Marcus says, I wouldn't touch this girl with a 39. Thanks for being here, Marcus. Yeah, she's foul on that. Okay.
All I did was take my dogs. I feel like I am like.
So what do you want?
I want to be like, I want to be like exonerated, I guess.
Exonerated?
And I want him. Okay, the part here. I want a restraining order against Christian Obumseli. Because I'm serious. Can I do that?
Why are you asking for that?
Okay, but how can I make myself first? Because I know him and he would do it. How can I make myself first?
You gotta go there.
175 Northwest First Avenue. 175 Northwest.
Is he already on the way?
What do we know? We don't even know. We don't even know who he is. How do we know that?
The cop is like, what?
You question it. I need a restraining order.
Drinking today.
Okay, did you hear all this?
Listen.
Okay, they're listening.
Who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay. Well, let me explain to you something with your dad on the phone so you can hear me. You ask me, how can I get a restraining order against him? I answer you, we don't issue those. That's through court. You ask me, I need to get one beforehand. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. Then you ask me, is he on the way already? I ask you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand?
I just feel like I am right now, like I have not always been the victim, but like right now I'm a freaking victim in this situation. I'm scared to go down there and walk my dogs. I just walked him and I told him, you don't have a chance, and now all of a sudden this is all happening.
What's his name?
Christian 𝗍𝗶𝗸𝗲.
Christian?
Please, just like don't get me kicked out of my own apartment.
You just want to get him.
Just get him out.
I'm scared. I'm scared of
the key to take her up to the apartment.
Okay.
They're gonna take her up to the apartment. We're gonna go ahead and see what this guy's on. So we're gonna try to.
We're gonna.
He has belongings here.
Would it be okay if we all talk to my father? Because he is my attorney.
Hold on.
Can you please answer me?
Give me a second. Hold on.
Okay.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
All over the place.
So he has property in your apartment.
Oh.
In my apartment, yes. That I pay $10,000 a month for. That he doesn't pay zero for. Yes.
She must throw that in there, right? Oh, I pay $10,000 a month for this, and he pays zero.
So I will have. I really like. I will happily. I don't care what happens. I just don't. I don't want to ever have to deal with this again.
For how long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was my name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really
Okay, I
is.
need to calm down.
Okay? Listen to me, answer my questions, please. Does he have property?
Yes,
over
ma'am.
in the
Calm down,
apartment with
please.
you? A lot of property, you said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right?
Yes.
On and off, or is he staying with you?
For 2 months every day.
He's staying with you for 2 months here with you?
Yes. Yes. Except for last week, he wasn't present.
Let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. And we cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can by law, we cannot do this.
I know. I understand, and that's why I said I need to calm down. I'm just so frazzled. I can't believe it.
Well, you can ask your dad. I don't know if you know state of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I
This was
understand.
the day before he died.
I do understand, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen,
Because I have a feeling he's crazy enough to go.
Just go to the court. Explain to them what happened. And
Monday morning,
explain to them what you need. If they grant it to you or not, I tell them. You have to see a judge or court. Those type of restraining orders, they're granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and I, what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
She says she doesn't feel safe around him.
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? He threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like people just stalks. Those stalking. My mom was here for a week, so she caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like,
Okay,
there's
listen,
skin. And she goes,
you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment here for 2 months with a ton of stuff in here.
But I know.
There's a process for this. You need to.
That's understandable. As a woman.
Gather their belongings. What is it saying? If you want to leave?
Can I talk to you, sir?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through a little bit of this just while they do their.
Does he have a key to the? He has a key to your. Yeah, he doesn't have a key.
I don't think so.
We're just gonna check real quick and then make sure that she's okay, so she can go to her apartment.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute.
She's on the phone with her parents.
That's the thing. Kim, girl, let me get 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet you dropped it at my door or something.
That guy said it's in the garage.
I agree, Chucky.
The
If he hit her
spot I
back,
did
he would have
see
been
on the camera was
doing
on
some
the
time.
ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Oh, well, maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator. He was rolling a joint in my freaking like door. I said, "Are you serious?"
Floor 22. Okay.
Like this is absolutely.
Which way?
It's right there. I don't think he's in there. Oh, mom got something. Hey, baby. Oh, no. No. They don't bite anybody. They just talk a lot.
Okay.
Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh, goodness. No worries. And this is so embarrassing. The apartment's a freaking mess right now.
You want to?
Okay, we're coming in. Okay.
Okay, is it okay if my dogs bark at y'all? They're not gonna bite
We're
you.
coming in. Just go ahead and check what's going on.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yes, ma'am. Where the back was. I just knew it was safe.
So the same little pathway is the one you're gonna see the day that he gets stabbed. Which is the next day. Literally like less than 24 hours from this fight, he ends up stabbing him.
So what's the last time you saw him by way of
The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to. Residents, they put their
ground floor where we were at. Is that what it is?
no,
Like
the
one floor
ground
below,
floor.
right?
It looks like a bunch of storage units. I
You have
actually
that
pointed.
eviction paperwork.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fast forward through
This can't come in and remove it from your background.
the witness statements.
How you doing, man? What's up?
Just stop. Is where I'm supposed to be here. But I never would have called.
So this is from a different body cam of the other officer.
I didn't. Nobody.
I call. You call.
What's
Okay.
going on? What's going on?
Okay, hold on, man. Let him talk. Okay. Okay.
That's not what civilized people
Okay, so
do.
she said-
One
she
first,
said
then
no.
the other one.
I said, are you for sure? She said, yes, I want him to leave the property. I said, are you certain for sure that
I'm
you
gonna
want him to leave?
play a little more of this one.
I said, so I'm gonna call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area. Because he can't be in a common area unless he's gonna be in your apartment. That's totally different, you know. So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it.
Okay, so we saw that already on the other one.
I'm free to go home today. I think I got it from here. I literally took it to the airport this morning. I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came down here, he was going to beat down. So when I did come down, I walked my dogs, and he was telling me he wouldn't leave me alone. I said, please just walk my dogs and keep disappearing together.
Courtney, does he have any property in your apartment?
Yes, so much. Can I?
So this is just a different angle of the body cam footage. Yes, something did happen to him. He loses his life less than 24 hours after this altercation. So I'm just going to play a little more of this, and then we're going to move on to...
And you explain to them what you need. And if they grant it to you or not, that's on them. You have to see a judge at court. Those type of restraining orders, they're granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and I, what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe. Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? Has he threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like people just stop.
She says, yes, there was domestic violence, but that's not really my concern.
They're stalking. My mom was here for a week. She caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like,
okay, listen, you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment here for 2 months with a ton of stuff in here.
But I know.
Yeah, there's a process for this. You need the person needs to gather their belongings. What is he saying? Is he want to leave?
Can I talk to you, sir?
Yeah. Hold on.
Go ahead and speak your part. Tell us.
It's so sad that he dies the day after, right? The rest is just the same footage we saw from a different body cam. So now I'm going to play the day of the stabbing. And this is actual body cam footage as well. So, trigger warning, this is where we do see her in the apartment with all the blood, etc., etc. So thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like button for your girl, please. Trying to get to 1K subs here. All right, here we go. This is a homicide video on 4/3, the day after the altercation we just saw. Oh, sorry, I have to like refresh it every single time. I don't know why. It's the way that they sent it to me, and you know. This is the day of the stabbing. They find her with the blood, the weapon, and they escort him out of the penthouse. April 3rd, 2022.
We're all right. Made contact with front desk. They're escorting us to the apartment.
Okay, I have to say, we cover a lot of true crime. We've seen a lot of true crime cases. We've recently covered Gabby Petito, Ashley Benfield, Amber Heard. What do you guys think? We saw them there. This is why the hotel and the security company got sued from the family, because the family says that they should have separated them and prevented all of these altercations. What do you guys think? I'm curious.
Anybody up there? You were up there?
Yeah, security's there with 2 residents. Police has came 5 times. She went to commit suicide 5 different times. They were punching each other 5 different times. And until this day, this bad. She's unconscious, full of blood. I have the pictures here.
A request for arrest.
She's crying for help. He's on just opinion.
Was that he?
We're on the same.
Fire risk.
Here, request fire arrest. That's what videos are like. So give the room number.
Police is here. We're here.
We gotta move the car. We shouldn't leave our car there blocking for fire risk.
For rescue. Tell them about your rescue to come to the balcony.
Yes, aquí estoy con la policía. Denme 20 minutos, bye. 20 minutos, que esto. Bye. Sorry, my ride was here. But this is more important. Yeah, man.
I love watching body cam footage.
You're full of blood?
Room number 2201?
Yeah, right here.
2201?
Yeah, the elevator's full of blood. My friend, go to the service. Yeah.
Let me fast forward this a little bit.
Right now. Guys, make sure nobody passes by elevator 1. We're going to be completely closing the elevator.
We have 2 more people coming up, including fire rescue. Okay, so if you can help us with the elevator access.
We're going to help you with everything. We're here until the thing ends.
Okay, hold on.
We're here. Right here. Police are here. Police are here. Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. Get up. What? You leave. Get up. Get up right now. You get up right now. Why do you have to keep him upright? I just want to keep him upright. Get up right now. We're helping. Get up right now. Baby, wake up. Wake up. Wait, what's your Courtney? Courtney. Just keep him sitting up. Courtney, listen to me. Get up. Come on. You gotta get the dogs in. Okay. Get up. Please don't. Please listen.
Get him up.
Get up right now. You can jump on the floor. I'll help him out. Get up. Oh, no, I can't let this. Okay.
Let go.
Wait, it wasn't.
Relax.
Why? No, guys.
Relax.
Boss, what's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have?
Relax.
Where are you getting from? Yo, guys, please.
Relax. Sit down.
Here. Okay.
Sit down.
Just let me.
Sit down.
Okay. Baby, come here. Just sit down. Please, just make sure he's okay. They're gonna be okay. Okay. Jesse, come here, baby. Stay right there. Come on, boys. Come on, sit down.
Dime.
Fire rescue. He's not breathing.
Grab this radio. Grab that radio.
Come here.
What happened, bro? For 5 to 4.
Oh my God. Can I just like rinse off?
No.
I'm covered in blood. I'm covered in my boyfriend's
Miami, we're gonna need fire rescue. Immediately, we have an unresponding male. The apartment's full of blood. The other. Thank you, man.
Baby, come here.
So they walked in and she was on the floor after she had stabbed him, holding him, and those are her dogs barking. Hey, Cat.
Guys.
Good to see you.
Hey,
What?
How old is he?
How old is he?
He's 27. He's about to turn 28 in like 2 weeks. 27 years old. We have his birthday planned for Barcelona. Come on, stay here. Come back.
Get the dog out, man.
Hey,
Come here.
what's the dog's name?
Come here.
The other one. Ranger. Over here. Oye, que tú quieres que vaya con el perro, bro. No me grites más. No puedo hacer nada. Relájate. Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, step out.
Ranger. Let's go.
Ranger.
Baby, come here. Come on. Ranger, come on.
Ranger.
Hey.
They're like trying to control
Ranger,
them.
Okay, Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, come on, baby. Hey, it's like his dad.
Ma'am.
Oh my God,
Doesn't
blood.
matter. You stay right here.
Okay. Ranger, come on, babe.
Ranger.
I was saying it's like his dad.
Oh my gosh, the blood.
They're obsessed with each other. He's worried about him.
Ranger.
Anyway.
Hey, is he okay?
Hey, man, you. What's his name?
Jesse.
Jesse, over here. Ranger, come on.
Hey, is he okay?
Come on. Come on, Ranger.
Go, Ranger.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Ranger. Sit. Sit.
Please. Okay, boys. Sit.
Shh. You're okay. You're
With
okay.
Ranger, it's like that's his
Okay.
dad.
You're okay,
Jesse's
Ranger.
my boy.
Okay, you're okay, Ranger.
So they're worried about him. And I'm worried
The
about
elevator, where's it
what is
coming
going on?
The only one is right here.
I was
Ranger.
really scared. I just think I didn't. I'm covered in blood from holding.
Amen.
Ask her what happened. I only see a wound to the shoulder. That's all I see. What happened to him?
Ranger. Ranger.
Courtney.
Oye.
Yes.
No preguntes nada.
I called my mom because I was getting scared.
Okay.
Ranger.
Ranger, hey.
Come back.
Ranger.
So from the complaint we read, right, she took 13 minutes to call 911 from when she stabbed Christian to calling 911, 13 minutes. So it was enough to cost him his life.
Over here. Come on, Ranger.
Ranger, baby.
That's
Ranger,
okay.
come
That's
on.
okay. Stay there.
Ranger, come on, baby.
Let him do.
Ranger, he doesn't want to leave him. He doesn't.
That's fine. As long as he's not going over there. Leave him
Guys,
there.
I really don't care. Like if you like anybody takes like in for anything. I just want to make sure that he's gonna be okay. Please, like, tell me what's going on. I'm looking.
He sounds so.
Like I'm looking you in the eyes, girl. Like, please tell me if he's okay. Can I please stand up and see?
Like,
no, ma'am.
Ecstatic.
Like if it was just your
No,
wife.
ma'am.
Ranger, please
Ranger.
tell me.
Ranger.
Ranger, God, please tell me he's gonna be okay. Come here, buddy. I'm so
Jesse.
scared. I'm so
Jesse.
scared.
No, if you guys are wondering, she did not initially try to say he tried hurting himself. She's claiming self-defense, that he was doing something to her, and so she threw the knife and stabbed him. And he bled out.
Jesse, Ranger, baby, just sit next to me.
Stay. Good boy.
Just sit next.
Ranger. Ranger. Stay right here.
Sit down.
Stay. Right there. Stay. Sit down. Good boy.
There you go.
Good boy. Good boy. Hey. Just. Cuidado. Bueno,
Boys, come here.
keep that door open.
These people are in the elevator.
Which elevator? This elevator. Go down.
They open on the other side, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jesse. JC.
Hey, Danny, can you stay up here, please?
I'm gonna get paramedics.
Ranger.
Danny, I need you.
Oh my
Jesse.
God.
Jesse. Ranger.
They won't tell me if my boy.
Ranger.
Guys, please tell me what's going on.
Ranger.
Come on, like there's.
Ranger.
I was scared. Please tell me if he's okay.
Jesse.
Hey, if I get up and look, am I
Jesse.
getting in trouble?
No.
Okay, you said I'm not gonna get
No,
I
you
need
can't
to-
get up. You stay right there.
Are you married?
You stay right
Are you
there.
married?
You stay right there.
Why is she asking the cop that? Are you married?
I'm covered in his blood because I'm trying
Okay,
to save
I understand
him. I'm trying to save him.
that. I understand that.
And if I don't, you can't. Then
Okay.
what will I do with
All
my
right.
life? I need him. He's like my other half.
She tried to save him, but she stabbed him and then took 13 minutes because she wanted to call her mom rather than call 911. I get being close to your parents. I'm very close to mine, but I don't know. It's a very sad case.
Boys, come here. Boys, Jesse, come here. Just baby, sit down.
Ranger, get back. Ranger, back.
Listen to me, bro. You're good. Stay there.
Get back, Ranger.
Stay there, boss.
Jesse,
Pónselo adelante. Pónselo adelante.
Jesse, come on, baby.
Stay there, boss. You're good. Listen to me.
Ranger, come back.
Stop moving, boss. Hey, fire rescue's here to help you out. Relax, boss. Hey, you're bleeding a lot from here, man.
Ranger, come back.
Hey, what's his name?
What is his name?
What's his name?
What is his name?
What's his name?
Christian.
Christian, relax. Relax, Christian.
Come back, guys. Come back.
Ranger, Jesse. Ranger.
Jesse, come here.
Ranger, that way. Ranger, go. Go, Ranger.
Come back.
Right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping you. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
And like I said at the beginning of the live, they've been called here 10 times, including less than 24 hours before.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. A lot of 911 calls.
Christian, relax.
Boss, take it easy. Hey, we just help you out.
Christian, relax. All right. Watch out.
He's
Watch out.
alive. He's alive.
Yeah, he's moving.
Is this his self-inflicted? Or
No, we haven't
The
asked.
shoulder is really deep.
Okay, we haven't asked.
So wait, he's coughing
Quick clot to the shoulder.
Hey, watch this dog. Watch this dog. He's gonna bite. If you guys can get him over there.
This dog will bite you.
Yeah, it's his dog. So,
Hey, relax, man. Relax, boss. Relax.
hey, Christian. Oh, Christian.
Come on, guys.
Quick clot.
Christian.
Yeah, quick clot. Quick clot.
Ranger, move.
What do you need? Quick clot?
Yeah.
Here you go. Quick clot. Quick clot.
It's too small for quick clot.
Too small?
It's too small.
What do you need? What do you need?
Wipe it down. Give me some 4x4s.
All right. I gotta put him on that spot. Yeah.
Hey, make some space for the door and let's get him out.
Got you.
It's so intense.
Hey, put this over there.
Is he under arrest?
We don't know what we have, but he has to go somewhere.
Handcuffs?
No, but he started moving, so we don't know if.
Let me make some room for the stretch and all this stuff.
Then we get this in the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see anything else, but.
Hey, we gonna shoot him?
Yeah, one.
1, 2. Oh, I got
Yeah.
another one.
This is gonna turn into a traumatic arrest, so let's go.
All right. We got it all ready here.
Someone said, Tony says they can hardly move around in that place. I think that the chaos in the apartment shows, I don't know, to me, it's a sign of what's going on there. There's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of mess, a lot of fighting. Kat said the boyfriend is, no, he's not alive, Kat. You might have to replay this from the beginning when you're done watching, because he does not survive, no. Sadly. Possibly if he hadn't bled out, yes. He might have been saved. Could be.
Got multiple. Or...
He was still alive here. I believe he died at the hospital.
All right, yeah.
We gotta take these cuffs off.
Yeah, we need the
We get these cuffs off. You don't.
I mean,
You have the key.
I have the key, yeah,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
didn't want him.
The
I didn't want him
body.
fighting. So
We
The blood.
I understand that. Yeah.
Trigger warning.
I'll do. I got
Okay, you got.
You got another sheet?
Yeah, I got one.
I'm trying to see if we got anything else.
On the back?
Check the back real quick. Emma, can you see? Dan?
No, nothing else on the back.
Nothing else on the back?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground. Yeah.
Ma'am? Yeah, drag him this way. The dog is gone already.
The dogs are secured.
Dog is gone. Yeah, the dog is outside already.
All right.
You have more of those?
No, this is the only ones I had in my back pocket.
He's altered. Is he taking that? He's not finishing it.
He's unresponsive.
Okay.
He's not responsive.
No, he was moving, but he wasn't responding to any questions.
Okay.
There we go. I got all the room that we need. Come on.
Let's drag him out.
All right.
Cap, you get that, Mark?
I got it all.
You good there?
Yeah, so
Yeah, let's drag him out.
drag. Need a lift. Just drag.
And drag this way.
Cap, can you grab our MRI?
I got it all.
Right here.
Go ahead, take your time. Go.
Can I help you with that? Want me to help you with that? I mean, that's the only thing.
Get your phone away. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Go back. No humping anymore. Go. Go. We got a lot of people? Yeah, it don't matter. What he comes first. I know. I got here. Okay? We've been the one helping him out.
That's my handcuffs. We took it away. We took it off of him. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. I don't know. It's empty that way.
I don't get who did they handcuff him?
Yep. Call out. Ranger. Back. Come on, Ranger. Come on, Ranger. Come on, Ranger. Ranger. Come on. Come on, boy. The town person on the counter.
I'm gonna skip through like some of this parts where they're just
Responde ahí. Responde. What's up?
Can we go down here?
No, we locked the elevator. We locked it downstairs. So the way
That gotta get taped on too. You got blood in there.
Both sides, and then
I'm talking the one on the inside, the entrance on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
So the side that we came in and the outside.
Yeah.
So
okay.
no one has
as long as
access.
it's okay.
And there's
you
no.
got your hands raised, bro.
Yeah.
Can you QSY for ID, please? Because they're on the channel.
Check right now.
ID.
ID.
Northeast 7th Avenue. At 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗍.
Okay.
That's the name of the building.
The person, the victim lives there?
Both party lives in this. So we have victim or subject here, and then one is en route to trauma.
Gotcha. Okay. And you guys raised either assault or DV or some type of detective?
That's correct, and they're en route.
Do you know who?
I think homicide was the one that responded for DV.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. No ID.
Hey, who's this, by the way? I'm sorry.
Of course, you hang up. I don't know who called this. Dime.
It's a nice place.
Sí, esta gente me dijeron que buscara algo aquí para ella. Cuidado, Guimel. Mira. No, yo sé, imagínate. Esto mismo. Sí, esto mismo. Mira esto aquí.
They're trying to get her something to cover up.
In Nigeria.
The detective went to the hospital. The detective went to the hospital. And after she comes to the hospital, she's gonna come talk to you. She'll let you know.
Okay, but no.
Listen, we can say something to cover you up.
I know, but I just don't want to be covered in the
That's not good. We cannot wash you. We cannot do anything.
Okay, I know, but please, like you're making me look like it's
Just
and when I go in there, can I please just get my sweatpants?
Courtney.
Yeah, say that.
What part of we cannot do anything with you, or you don't understand?
You didn't like me the other day when I didn't do anything.
Did I say that?
No, but you gave me the vibe, like man,
So,
like I'm just like.
okay, so unfortunately right now, like we explained already many times, we have to wait here because we're conducting this investigation. We got to get to the bottom of what happened, and the detectives are going to talk to you. Right now, you cannot move, wash, go anywhere. You can just so stay comfortable there.
Oh, for like investigations thing.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
You got your dogs here next to you.
I know. I'm gonna leave.
We haven't taken your dogs away.
Oh, they're gonna.
They're gonna go with you. Relax.
Who followed Rusky?
No one.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just went. Yeah, I told him hit me up. Give me status. Okay. I let my fucking phone.
ᗍOIMU speaking to Sergeant.
Cabrera is the one? Yeah.
Alright, mute per Sergeant. Ranger.
No barking. Come here.
Ranger.
Come on. No barking. Sit. No barking. No barking. Ranger. No barking.
ṱaOtiTETIT.
Ranger. Sit.
Security was already there.
Oh, we need that security.
We need both of them.
There's no one here.
Yeah.
¿Cuál es el unit de RC?
43. Yes, we were here Friday. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So
he lives here. All his clothes. Yeah.
So what I'm do
Why? You're aware to talk to the detective. You can talk to anybody else.
Yeah, we can't make any phone calls at this point.
Okay, I just, she's probably beside herself.
She,
I mean, imagine it being now. I hung up the phone in the middle of it.
I get it.
So she would, once that
will call 911, they will give some information.
I'm not moving anywhere, I'm just, you know? Don't have to be scared of me.
Nobody's scared of you.
Okay?
That's fine.
Okay, like I'm gonna do something crazy.
She's called. She's called. A second.
You want me to cover you up? You want me to cover you up?
Yeah, before somebody comes. But, I mean, I'm gonna be trying to meet.
Just try to don't move.
No, but I want to. I want to.
Yeah.
Just in case, stop.
Sarge, there was 2 calls.
The 34. Yeah.
The 32 was a third party, and then I guess the 32 Fox. That's when she called. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, who's the third party? I guess downstairs would know, right? Because the call came from the front desk. I guess someone called the front desk, and then
Yeah, she's way too calm.
one in downtown.
That was the plan. So I really hope that you have a chance to do that at least like soon. I don't want to do that first.
She's asking to go to the hospital. So
Even though you go
I have to treat him and her.
Jesse.
5 seconds. I just lost you guys. I was like, kill on
31, in between 31 and 32.
Wait,
Jesse,
Ranger,
Jesse.
Jesse, come here.
We're not in view. No, we're not in view. All right. They went home. No, the securities are here.
No, I also tell you we're in the buildings.
Okay, and ID. Well, they're going over there first, or?
So you're from Miami or you're from sort of Texas?
She is more concerned about herself and the dog.
Es la única opción. Si es eso, tiene que ser que lleva 2 horas. How's it going? Restroom in here?
Oh, it shows the officer going to the restroom.
Oh, 4.
I'm going to fast forward through the witness statements.
Ya se lo mandé a la detective.
Este es el teléfono.
El teléfono del segundo entonces. Esta es la información del witness que está.
Sí, me dijeron.
you say right now you were trying to control.
Right, but now, I mean, you know.
No.
I know, I'm okay.
Oye, ¿hablaste con la sargenta? Ella no te llamó. Me llamó a mí. No, yo sé, yo también. I haven't got enough.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Oh, sorry for that body cam noise. I don't know why they can't redact that.
Out of what? Oh, yeah.
They're waiting for the detective and the ambulance to get there to pick her up. That's a nice apartment. Okay, this is when the detective gets there.
You're gonna stay here. You two are gonna take her to the station, and then
Or she goes to the station, then the hospital, I believe. Can't remember that part.
My mother is in Texas.
You don't have any friend that can come get the dog?
Yes,
Can I call him?
Put your guys' name down or write it down? Yeah.
Do you know the number by memory?
There's a girl that lives there.
You know what apartment?
This one right there. Her name is Ara.
Say no. 41321.
There's a lot going on.
568.
I know.
Rodriguez. Yeah. 41224. 41224.
So I have their number on my phone.
What's your idea? 454. 08. Yeah.
And again, I mean, as long as
45524. Yeah.
That's the thing, the dogs are gonna go
the pound. Okay.
figure it out who you need to call. Like,
Okay, that's fine, but I just don't know the number by heart.
I don't know.
where's it not?
I just committed a crime on
Okay, if I call my
accident.
mom, she will call her.
Accident. I think I'd be a lot more upset.
I want to. 417 3838. That's my number.
512.
417.
You know how I be?
3408. That's my mom. 441. Deborah, and just
They're going to call her mom.
peace, love, pause, just have her call me.
I don't know. Did they come today or something?
They couldn't come.
Yes, Tony. She has no emotions.
They can't go to the pound.
Is this Kirby's?
She probably doesn't think she's going to jail because she doesn't go to jail. They release her from the hospital. She gets to buy a new apartment, go to Hawaii, and then she gets arrested.
Jesse. Jesse.
Can you call that place? Because not that
Please, God, don't let them go to animal control. Please, God, don't let them go to animal control. My dogs are too.
She's so worried about the dogs.
anybody in Miami
Yeah. Just try to cover her the best you can. Come on, Courtney.
Okay. I need to go to the hospital.
I want to
I
like.
have to. That's fine. That's fine.
She's like, I need to go to the hospital.
Can I say bye? Can I say bye to my dog?
Like, can I say bye to my dogs?
I'll be right back. Ranger, be right back, okay?
Yeah, all right. Jesse, Ranger.
What is wrong with this picture?
Ranger.
He's drenched in blood.
Hey, oi! Watch the dogs. Ranger, cuidado, perro. Ranger.
Yes. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just scared about animal control. Wait, can I cover you like?
Poor dogs are like
I want
so
once
scared.
I get more. I just got here. I'll keep you guys posted. Jesse, calm down. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. He's gonna go to the station.
No. Hold on.
Look at those pants. Sweat. All that blood.
Can you try calling that lady?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me know.
Say it again.
Say it again. Yeah. We don't know anything yet. Like I said, Chola just got here. So.
Wow. All that blood. Oh.
Jesse, yeah, of course.
Ranger, sit.
Jesse,
sit. Ranger, sit.
It's okay.
Sit, Ranger.
Stop crying. Yeah, this is Yeah. Try to call that friend. Try to call that lady. She can do you the favor. Okay. And call me back and let me know. Once that she will have called.
Oh. That's really sad.
Yeah. But yeah, call that lady. Let me know, please. Thank you. The friend that lives right here in the front, you don't know what apartment she is? I have her number on my phone. On your phone? Yes. I was on the phone with my mom. It's right in there, like it's covered in blood. I was on the phone with her when I was trying to get it. So if you can go in there and just see Aura, she will come and get them. Okay. I besides myself, I was in Christian first. Besides myself and my dogs, I just need my dogs. I don't want them going to the panel. That's what I'm trying. You know, thank you. Thank you. I see that. I don't want them to go to the house.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Trash. Yeah, that one might open it. I think it's the. It's okay.
If this is just the detectives talking, I'll play the next one. So it looks like it is. I think they got her out of there. They take her to the station, and then I believe she goes to the hospital, and then she's released. I'm very sad. All right, let me pull up the next body cam video. Next one's, it might be something we already saw, but we're just going to go through it to see if we see a different angle. And then I'll play when he is transported out. The ambulance and 911 call. Oh, hold on, sorry. It's complicated with the body cam footage. I'm going to see if this is anything we missed.
No, ID. Hey, who's this, by the way? I'm sorry. Oh, of course, you hang up. All right, true.
Whatever's gonna get me to the hospital.
45407.
We just saw that, but this is a different angle. Okay, we didn't miss anything here. I didn't review. Okay, so they do witness statements, but I'm not going to play that. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so now we're going to play the call of the medics taking him out of the apartment complex and the 911 call. I did get this from Zav, so shout out to her. I'll link her out in the description. This is them taking him out of the complex and the 911 call. Then I'll answer you guys' questions and I'll check in with you guys.
One Paraiso security called 911.
Okay, so someone asked, what is the verdict? She went to court saying self-defense. She has had bond denied. She is locked up. They are going through trial. Her parents got caught doing some kind of tampering, her and her parents, with his laptop after the fact. That got dropped. They had a hearing this morning, which is why I wanted to make sure I touched on it. And we don't know what the outcome of that was yet. It's not public information.
11 minutes later, at Form the police ground, ripped his arm.
I want to just play the 911 call.
One operator Joe, what is the address of your emergency?
Well, now I'm gonna die.
City man, please.
3101. It's 130, so 130. I'm gonna die.
Ma'am, listen to me. You need to stop screaming on the line and give me the address.
3101. I'm gonna die. I can't feel my arm. 3101. I can't feel my arm.
Ma'am,
so my boyfriend is dying of a stab.
Ma'am, what is the address?
What's the address?
She doesn't even remember or know her address.
3131 Northeast 7th Ave. Please, God, please, come see my boyfriend.
Ma'am, is this a house apartment or a business?
I want you to 7452582.
Is this a house apartment or a business?
Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
If you have a stab wound to his shoulder, can you sit down?
What do you mean he has a stab wound on his shoulder, ma'am?
Yes, he's bleeding from his shoulder.
Rescue, this is PD Physician Juliet. The caller, ma'am, hold on one moment. The caller advised the address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue, 31 Northeast 7th Avenue. The phone number is verified. The caller advised that her boyfriend has a stab wound. Okay, is this a house apartment or a business?
Yeah, he did say I'm dying in the 911 call. He did say that.
I need you to tell me exactly what happened. How old is he? Ma'am, how old is he?
Is he awake? Hello? Hello? PD, are you still on the line? Yes, Christian on the line. She didn't provide a room number or anything. No, did she tell you where he was stabbed at? She said he was stabbed on his shoulder. Okay. Do you know if there's more than one wound? No, she didn't say. She just kept screaming on the line saying that he was dying, that he needed help, and she kept apologizing. But we do have a call at that same address in reference to a fight that happened. If the room number could possibly be 2201, because we already have a call that two people are fighting inside of that room. So they're possibly related. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give her a call back, but we do have rescue on the way, okay? Okay, thank you. Is PD responding on the 3? Yes, we're responding on the 3. Alrighty, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, so that was him being escorted out on the stretcher and the 911 call. Now we are going to play. So what happened is after the 911 call, she goes and does interrogation, which is going to be a separate live later tonight because it's like a couple hours. And then she ends up going to the hospital, and from the hospital, because she claimed self-defense and they have no evidence that she was the one who did it intentionally, she's actually free. She ends up being free for quite some time. She travels, buys a new apartment, goes to Hawaii, and in Hawaii she gets arrested, extradited back, and then she's been in jail since. But when she goes to Hawaii, there's a video of people who run into her at the hotel, and they end up telling her, like, what are you doing here? So like, we know you killed your boyfriend. So I'm going to play that video now. It's 27 seconds, but I wanted you guys to get an idea of what it was like for her after.
His brother. Yeah, and they're seeking
She's in a
justice.
hotel here.
Yeah,
What?
let's all video
With her
tape
dad drinking
right now.
after the crime.
You should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just killed my boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and yeah. He's fighting. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So they run into these females at the hotel, and they're like, what are you doing here? You just stabbed your boyfriend. Like, we saw you on the news. And she was at the hotel drinking with her dad. So they were like, what are you even doing here? Like, why are you here? You know, like, you should be in jail. Like, you stabbed your boyfriend. And so they ended up leaving the bar at the hotel, her and her dad. I know people feel some type of way about that. So now I'm going to play the press conference after the stabbing. And then I will read a short document just so you guys have an idea. Here's the press conference.
The chief medical examiner of Miami-Dade County determined that Christian's cause of death was a stab to the chest. Christian was stabbed as the knife punctured the subclavian artery in his right chest.
Yes,
if you look over here for just a second to either one of these screens, you will get a good idea of how large that subclavian artery is within the human heart. The chief medical examiner further determined that the knife entered Christian's chest in a downward angle to the depth of 3 inches. In other words, the medical examiner has indicated that the fatal knife wound which entered Christian's chest was the result of a forceful downward thrust penetrating 3 inches into that artery you just saw. You'll see there on those screens on either side how deep that 3 inches is. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it was certainly enough to kill him. This homicide has gained some notoriety.
It was after she got arrested.
Defendant Clenney is an internet social media personality and influencer under the name of Courtney Tailor. Evidence gathered during the investigation of Christian's death showed that since November of 2020, he and the defendant, Clenney, had been involved in an extremely tempestuous and combative relationship. As an example, it was learned that the security and building staff at the Miami apartment documented many incidents of loud arguments between the couple after they moved into the building in January of 2022. Tenants as far as 2 floors above, in an apartment 2 floors above, were making complaints to security and building management about the noises and the ruckus. This problem had, in fact, had the building management moving toward evicting the couple from the building because of these many noise complaints. From the apartment elevator building, you will see that on February 21st, 2022 incident, a month after the couple moved into the building. So let's play that video if we could now. If you look at either screen, you will now see the video. That's them entering their apartment. You can see, you will draw your own conclusion, but it certainly appears that the defendant was aggressively attacking Christian. Such interactions appear to have caused Clenney and Christian to separate at various times in their relationship, including the last week of March 2022, when Clenney expelled Christian from the apartment. This occurred while Clenney's mother, Deborah Clenney, who was in town and staying in the apartment.
Yes, one wound and the
Clenney and Christian
subclavian artery.
then rekindled their relationship on Friday, April 1st, 2022, after her mother left to go home to Texas. At that time, Christian moved back into the apartment.
So
arguments
they were
began
having
almost
issues.
immediately, with police responding to the apartment. Police reported that Clenney appeared intoxicated when she was contacted on the evening of April 1st, 2022. This was 2 days before the homicide. On Sunday, April 3rd, 2022, the day of Christian's death, events started peacefully, with the couple filming themselves with their dogs in the apartment. A key fob for the records showed that Christian left the apartment at 1:15 p.m. and returned about 3 hours later at 4:32 p.m. with sandwiches that he had bought for both of them. So what we've done here now, if you look at the screens, you'll see there a timeline. While you look at it, I'm going to try to go through it because the timing is very important to understand in this case. So at 4:01, Clenney called Christian. Then she goes live on Instagram. And then at 4:33 p.m., she called him again, shortly after posting the video. At 4:33 p.m., Christian walks into the apartment. 10 minutes later, at 4:43 p.m., Clenney called her mother. That call lasted till about 4:49 p.m., just over 6 minutes. At 4:49, Clenney made a second call, almost immediately, to her mother. They spoke until 4:56 p.m., a little over 7 minutes. I think at 4:57 p.m., Clenney calls 911. At 4:57, police officers exit the elevator at the unit. Christian's stabbing must have occurred between 4:33 p.m. when he returned to the apartment with those sandwiches and at 4:57 p.m. when the defendant, Clenney, called 911. Also, at the same time during that period of time, that being 4:33 p.m. to 4:57 p.m., neighbors began calling the building manager about a disturbance at the apartment. Security called 911 at 4:46, notifying them of the disturbance. 11 minutes later, at 4:57, defendant Clenney called 911 to tell the police that Christian was suffering from a stab wound and needed help. On that 911 call, Christian can be heard in the background repeatedly saying that he was dying and he was losing feeling in his arm. Defendant Clenney is also heard saying, "I'm so sorry, baby." In her telephone statement to the police on the date of the incident, Clenney's mother stated she heard her daughter yelling at Christian. Remember, she's on the phone with her, telling him to leave the apartment. And she heard defendant Clenney saying that Christian was lying. Later, in her what we call post-Miranda recorded statement to the police, defendant Clenney admitted to having caused Christian's injury, also provided several inconsistent accounts about the incident itself. After an argument, defendant Clenney claims and says that Christian shoved her against the wall by the neck, and although he did not actually choke her, then she says he threw her to the ground but allowed her to get up. And it was at that point that defendant Clenney went to a kitchen area.
Hey, my
and got
13
a
cats.
knife.
Good to see you.
As Christian sort of approached her, she threw the knife at him from a distance that she's estimated to be about 10 feet.
So I wanted to play a little bit of that so you guys could see. I will be covering the hearing this weekend. We're going to cover the interrogation later and then some of the hearings. Good evening, my 13 cats. And then Dumplin says, can you imagine lashing out on your boyfriend so bad that you actually unalive him? I don't think she thought he'd actually die. I don't think so either. I don't think she expected that. Okay, so I'm going to play a little bit more of this and then I'm going to move on to the document. We're almost
The
done.
police observed no visible injuries, which would have corroborated her account, and she had no injuries. In describing the stabbing incident, at no time did defendant Clenney claim Christian was armed with any type of a weapon. And based on the location of the stab of the wound, the medical examiner opined, in other words, it was her opinion, that throwing the knife
Thanks for being here, John.
from that
Have a good night.
distance would not have caused that fatal stab wound, but rather that it was a downward strike with a knife could have only caused that fatal stab to the artery that led to the Christian's bleeding to death.
So basically, like I said, she ends up being free. They arrest her in Hawaii and she has submitted for bond twice and she hasn't got it. We don't know what the result of the hearing is from today. I'm going to show her Instagram really quick and then I'm going to read the bond document and then we'll pretty much be done with the deep dive. This is her right here. How pretty is she? This is a woman you just saw in all those videos. She's an OnlyFans Instagram model. She's very pretty, but we're going to see, I'm going to play a video right now of her from a couple weeks ago at her other hearing, and you guys can tell me how different she looks. So this is Courtney Clenney. And now I'm going to show Christian Obumseli, her boyfriend, well, the man who was her boyfriend. Rest in peace, Christian Obumseli, right here. This is him. So sad. Truly so sad. Okay, so there is a document I want to read where her attorneys were requesting a bond, and it's pretty short, so we're just going to get through it and read it real quick. So, order denying release. This was right after the crime in November. So this happened in April. The matter having come before the court on November 17, 2022 for a joint Arthur hearing and motion for pretrial detention, and this court having reviewed the case file and transcripts from the hearing, examined the state's evidence, heard the argument of counsel, and being otherwise fully advised in the premises, it is hereby ordered and adjudged defendant shall continue to be held without bond pending trial. In Florida, a defendant charged with an offense punishable by life whose guilt is evident has no substantive right to pretrial release. In this case, defendant is charged with an offense punishable by life imprisonment. Defendant's guilt is evident and the presumption of her guilt is great. To this court, the meaning of the phrases evident proof and great presumption of guilt have always been ambiguous. However, language in State v. Perry 605 gives some guidance to trial courts to determine whether the state has met its burden in an Arthur hearing. Although, let me go to the next page. An Arthur hearing where the state's evidence, although not sufficient to convict for a capital or life offense, is arguably impeached in substantial respects by other evidence or is rendered doubtful by substantial contradictions and discrepancy in the state's case. The proof is not stronger than beyond a reasonable doubt, and accordingly, the accused is entitled to pretrial bail as a matter of right for such offense. Let me make sure I have it up for you guys. It's separated. I know. Sorry, I couldn't figure it out. The court does not believe the state's evidence was rendered doubtful by substantial contradictions or discrepancies during this Arthur hearing. There is no dispute that defendant killed victim in this case. The only factual issue in dispute is whether defendant was acting in self-defense and whether this claim rendered the state's evidence doubtful. Clearly, defendant and victim had a sadly volatile relationship. There's ample evidence of communication in the form of text, videos, letters, and audio recordings of how unhealthy their relationship was. However, from the evidence presented during this hearing, the court does not find defendant's claim of self-defense on April 3rd, 2022 credible. Therefore, the claim does not render doubtful the state's case. Defendant's statement to police about her involvement in the victim's death is not supported by other evidence from the hearing. Defendant's version of how victim's stab wound occurred is not only supported by the evidence. In her statement to police, defendant stated that she threw a knife at victim from over 10 feet away. However, the medical examiner testified that the victim was killed by a knife wound that went down in the soft tissue and into the muscle and injured the subclavian artery. He went on to testify that the victim's stab wound was 8 centimeters deep and traveled from front to back in a slightly downward trajectory. The medical examiner opined that at least 8 to 12 pounds of pressure would have to have been used to penetrate the skin and muscles into the artery itself. Sorry, I'm pulling up the next page for you guys. When asked whether victim's stab wound could have been caused by a thrown knife, the medical examiner answered no. Defendant's speculation over whether the knife could have been pushed in when either victim or defendant was trying to remove it is not persuasive. Additionally, defendant's contention that she grabbed the knife only to scare the defendant and threw it at him with no intention of injury is undermined by the fact that the defendant had intentionally cut or stabbed the victim twice in 6 months leading up to this incident. On October 8, 2021, defendant stabbed victim in the leg. On January 3rd, 2022, defendant cut victim in the face, causing multiple lacerations, which required stitches. Defendant clearly had no fear of using a knife as a weapon within close proximity to victim, as there are no allegations that a thrown knife caused those injuries. So I wasn't able to get those videos of the other altercations from the police department. Although defendant claims victims held her down by the neck at some point prior to the incident, there's no physical evidence of this. Her description of this event changed slightly at the time because she explained the event to the police, making the statement less credible. Although defendant did have bruising on her body, notably there was nothing to her neck. Photos and videos show that the only significant bruises were there prior to the incident and was damage to her fingernails. Evidence clearly shows that the defendant was on the phone with her mother during some portion, if not all of this incident. However, during a 20-minute recorded interview with the police, defendant's mother never once mentions that there was any physical violence or verbal threats from the victim towards the defendant on that day. I'm pulling up the next one for you guys. Defendant's mother says that she heard yelling and that the defendant told the victim to leave, but never once does she say that the defendant was in fear that day or being harmed in any way. Immediately after the incident, defendant's mother texts her daughter not to speak to police without an attorney, describing the incident as self-defense. However, when asked by police whether she heard her daughter say anything that day, specifically whether she heard any threats from victim towards defendant's mother said nothing. She does not tell police of any verbal threats to the defendant or a physical attack by the victim that day. At this point, evidence of defendant's use of self-defense on April 3rd, 2022 is not credible. Based upon the evidence from this hearing, the court does not believe the state's evidence was rendered doubtful by substantial contradictions or discrepancies shown by the defense. Therefore, the court finds that the state has not met its burden of showing proof of defendant's guilt is evident. The court finds that there is no release conditions which the court believes can assure the appearance of defendant at future hearings and or protect the safety of the community. Defendant has no ties to Florida and ample means to leave the country where she chose to do so. The defendant has substantial funds at her disposal and the ability to make more outside of the jurisdiction of the United States. The state is correct that the defendant's criminal history in previous cases shows defendant did not abide by the terms of her pretrial release conditions, at the very least picking up new cases when out of bond. In those cases, defendant was facing little jail time and still did not abide by the court's orders. The court is concerned about what defendant might do when faced with the possibility of life in prison. The court does not agree that placing defendant on house arrest with her parents in Texas is appropriate form of release in this case. The finding does not end our inquiry because the state filed a motion pretrial detention. Motions for pretrial detention can be filed at any time. The Florida legislature has expressly authorized the court to order pretrial detention if it finds a substantial probability based on the defendant's past and present patterns of behavior, the criteria NO 3.046. In this case, there are several factors that demonstrate defendant's threat of harm to the community and the need for pretrial detention. As noted above, the defendant has no ties to the state of Florida. The court has considered the nature and circumstances of the offense charged. As stated above, this defendant is facing an offense punishable by life, namely second-degree murder. Defendant is charged with a dangerous crime, and there is substantial probability the defendant committed this offense. The court has considered all relevant evidence as stated above in its findings. The factual circumstances of this crime indicate a disregard for the safety of the community. There are no release conditions which the court believes can assure the safety of the community. Defendant poses a significant risk of flight for the reasons stated above. The state's motion for pretrial detention is therefore granted. Done in order in Miami-Dade County on the 8th of December, 2022. So she has been denied bond. And this morning she had a hearing and we don't know the results of that yet. I was not able to find it online. I think it's still sealed, or maybe it'll be up later today or tomorrow. I don't think she got bond, but I know that her trial is coming up. So we will be seeing that trial. I will be covering it here. I'm going to play just one little short video of her in court a few weeks ago. This is the last video. It's like a 1-minute clip, just so we can see what she looks like and what we expect to see back in court in the early months of 2025. So let me play this short video. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here for this deep dive. It was definitely a deep dive. Definitely.
In court today, her attorneys playing dramatic video to prove she acted in self-defense in the stabbing death of her boyfriend. They want her released on bond. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is live outside the court in Miami with that video that involves a pig carcass, Chelsea?
Lauren, that is correct. But Courtney Clenney has maintained that she acted in self-defense when she allegedly stabbed her boyfriend back in April of 2022. She says he was trying to attack her. But yes, a demonstration was played in court today, and it does involve a pig carcass. So I want to show it to you. Take a look at your screens. You're looking at an expert knife thrower launching knives at that pig carcass from roughly 6 feet away. As you can see, some of the knives did stay lodged in that pig. And Clenney's attorney says that proves she isn't lying about the events from that night. It all happened back in 2022 in a Miami apartment. Clenney is accused and charged with second-degree murder of her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli. She claims that she stabbed him in self-defense, but the attorney for the Obumseli family says there's just no way that things happen like that. Here are both attorneys on Clenney's claims that she threw that fatal knife.
Hey, life artist, good to see you.
It shows the court that our client is, in fact, credible. Her self-defense is credible.
Not
and
yet,
the actions she
Dumplin'.
took that night were necessary to save her own life.
That's inconsistent with common sense. There's no way that you would, if you throw a knife, that the knife is going to...
Trial has not happened for this yet.
Land so deep in a downward position.
Glad you made it, life artist.
Now, prosecutors are claiming that Clenney actually threw a knife from roughly 10 feet away, which is farther away than that demonstration is shown in court today. Now, the judge said next month she will make a decision on whether or not Clenney should be granted that bond. We are live in Miami tonight. I'm Chelsea Jones.
So I'm waiting to hear the results. If she got granted bond this morning, I feel like we would have already heard if she did, right? I didn't find it before I started this live, so I'll have to check now, and I will be back either later tonight or tomorrow. We're going to cover the first arrest of her and her boyfriend in 2021. There was an incident in Las Vegas that got him arrested. It's about an hour video, body cam footage. And then I want to play the interrogation. So I'm going to play both of those together in the next live. It's either going to be in a few hours or tomorrow on the weekend. So we're going to cover Courtney Clenney. And as soon as I know and we get a hold of the footage from her hearing, then we will be covering it here. We're going to watch, so like I said, Dumplin', tomorrow we're going to watch the arrest of them in Vegas. I didn't play it tonight because it's like an hour long, so I knew it was going to make this deep dive super long. And then the interrogation, which is like 2 hours. So it'll be a long live tomorrow as well. And if I wanted to come back and do it tonight, but we'll see. I'm either going to be late on tonight or tomorrow to watch it. So I hope you guys can tune in. Let me just make sure to see what you guys are saying in the chat. I'm not laughing. The dog said she did it. Yeah, Kat, to answer your question, I did show some pictures of the crime scene that showed bruises on her hand and stuff before she went to jail. Self-defense does not happen unless she had her legs wrapped around his waist. Yeah, do you guys believe it's self-defense? Do you believe that there was mental health issues? We saw the calls, the 911 calls, the very aggressive videos at the beginning of this live. So if you tune in late, make sure you go back and replay, because we play like 4 videos and calls of fights leading up to this event. So I think it should play a role into whether you believe she's a cold-blooded murderer or she has mental health issues. Thanks, Kat. I appreciate it. At least I get to catch the end of it. Oh, thank you, David, for showing back up. Anyways, I hope you guys like this deep dive. We'll be back either later tonight, or I'll schedule it, of course, or tomorrow with the rest of the deep dive for this, the interrogation. So I hope I can catch you guys there. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Please come back and watch the next live. I will be live covering quite a few things this weekend. I had to miss a few days due to the weather and internet issues, as you guys know from last night. I had to cancel my live. So I'm glad that I am able to be back, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I will be live quite a few times this weekend. So I hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you on the next one. And thanks, shout out to all the mods, and shout out to you guys for being here. Dumplin', thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Bye.
Thank you.